Hello, folks. Hello. Morning, everybody. It's a new week. It's a new week. It's Gary Black, thanks for sub. Can I get a blam guaranteed to make the top 100 blams of 2022? That was a special. I don't normally do a tripler. Shaved my beard yesterday. I thought it would. I'd have a bit of stubble by the day, but it's only a wee bit. Ellis things. The blam's just been taken. I'm sorry. Bockler thinks the tuna bits. The blam's been taken. I'm sorry. Sweden. I'm sorry. Noddington, Tiny, Boswell, and Juan. Thanks for subs. Heard you were front row for party in the palace. Sturgeon must condemn. Nicola Sturgeon was there as well. Hello, everybody. No. I saw the blam request coming right after I started streaming. I saw it. No notification you were live, says Jim. Thanks for your question. Appreciated. Hello, folks. Oh, let's get marbles on. Let's get up and running. Nay, get the notification. Aye. Nosy Boy and Don Sean Critcho, Binding of Manny, thanks the subs. I would say happy anniversary, but you probably tell me I've only signed up for the 12th month. That's right, it's the 13. The Chunky Gruffalo and Swashbuckling Ninja, thanks the subs and bits. Rate my name, Swashbuckling Ninja. Alright. You've done swash and then buckling, capital S and then capital B. Swashbuckling might be one word. Let me just check that out for you. Swashbuckling. Swashbuckling is one word. You've blown it. You've done Swashbuckling Ninja. All one word, obviously, because it's a username. But you've done capital S and then capital B and capital N. Swashbuckling's one word. So you've blown it. Rate your name. It has to be. I'm afraid it has to be 0 out of 10. Everybody, there's no point in doing exclamation mark played. As you can see, there isn't a course. There isn't a marbles course that is available yet. Let's go for one of these fucking shiters. A bit. Space Chase, no. The marble, no. Twist and Tumble, I bet that's shite. It's one of the ones, if your marble's at the front, right at the beginning, like here. No, that's a good start. This is good. That's good. Everybody's got an equal chance. That's good. Everybody's got an equal chance. Now, what else is going to do? Jimbo, got to give a shot. Mr. Scoosh, Harley Boz, Hayes, Scruffy Fox, thanks to the subs. Been watching this show for 32 months. Should I stick with it? Can't wait for the grand finale. That's become a meme now. That's become a meme or catchphrase. Anytime I mention a series now, people are saying, should I stick with it, or things like that. Today is my special spoiler-free review of the film X, which I saw recently at a movie theatre. Emotional Sickness, thanks to the sub. That's me sub to yourself, thank you very much. Pabs and Jackie. Hunners, Dr. Himser, Zoran. Whiskey Miller and Smiling Menace, thanks to subs. Is that the Jubilee celebration finished, or does it keep going for another couple of days? That's it. Smiling menacey. That's it. Do you know, I really want to know the technology. By the way, we want to get this up to 1,000. We want to get this up to 1,000. Did you find the cards? The cards are in the top drawer in the wardrobe through there. Is that it? But I feel like this. I feel Pastor John Michael, Democracy Manifest, DJ Otzi the Iceman, Cowdoy, thanks for subs. No shite partner, I'll leave that to the rest of chat. Thanks for the laughs, big man, you're welcome. You just made yourself a lot of enemies in here. Gay Gringo, Ash Jazura, thanks for subs. I've been into jungle music, drum and bass. Not into jungle, but I like drum and bass. And I've liked drum and bass. If there's any drum and bass for me is like, you look very handsome in black. This isn't black, this is grey, dark grey. Really brings it to baby blues, thanks. Liam and Alex, okay, Duck Kid, thanks for subs. Mental how I could spark you out any day of the week. That is a death threat. I'm leaving a joke one, that's a death threat there. Alex, thanks for the sub. 10 months and I still can't understand the word you're saying, but sometimes you do a funny face and it's all worth it. Keep it up. Thanks. Subpar umpire. Thanks for the bits. On the road again, Blam possibly. The Blam's been taken, I'm sorry. John Slater. Mara Maryland. Eddie Purplebum, thanks for the subs. For millions, Azure. Mowgli. John Slater. Mud the Farkus. Thanks for the subs. Now, who was I speaking to there? Drum and bass for me is like country music. I forget how much I like it until I hear it. If you know what I mean. Like I like country music, drum and bass, garage, UK garage of course. And I forget how much I like it. I know that garage is fuck all to do with country. But if I hear country music, I'm like, oh. Like imagine a bit like I'll play country music or something, with the exception of some shiters. I just normally like the sound of it, the music, the singing, and the lyrics and what they're singing about. Bolton, Gareth, Acorn Electron, thanks for subs. Don't worry about the lapsed sub, don't worry, thank you very much. Using my sub to say the best community. To say best community and mods on Twitch. Pete, thanks for the bits. Is the word part or just the working class version of the word banter? I think banter's, if so, is it as cringe-inducing as people who use the word banter? Something to think about for you and all of chat. You're welcome. I don't know. I never used to say banter when I was younger. I don't think banter's middle class. I mean, I'm sure there's middle class people would say it's great banter. Do it for the banter. But when I was younger, if somebody was, they'll try to be funny, but they're no funny. You'd maybe say, fucking part of shite. Banter seems to be not just things that are being said, but general. It's good banter. Why don't we play this practical joke? I think it would be really good banter. Whereas banter is absolutely the spoken word, as far as I'm concerned. Like, first of all, forget about bets just for a wee second. I've just got to catch up. Forget about bets just for a wee second. Lord Brawl, Gobby, Brolanzo, Kiri, Pigeon Boy, thanks for subs and bits. Big shout out to your wife Lauren. She's going to labour later and doesn't like your stuff, doesn't get Twitch. That's fine. All the very best, Lauren. That's fine. Bolton, Pucci, Dandolio, thanks for the subs. Thanks to the exploits of Cunto McCunto, me and the lads started playing PGA, and now we've graduated to actually playing golf. We're shit and boring now. There you are. There you are. Real golf. Chris Costy, thanks to sub. Ultimate tongue twister. Irish wristwatch. Can you manage it? Just did. Easily. I don't know if that... Is that a tongue twister or... Ganador, thanks to sub. Glad you liked Saturday night's stream. Snows it in Canehill. Don't worry about it. Craig kills them guys. Thanks to subs. My 14-year-old brother seems to have no authority and getting worse. Any advice for him? I think having no authority at 14's fine. I don't quite know what you're talking about, but 14-year-olds generally are not in a position of authority. And it's getting worse. I don't know. Maybe you've got a different definition of authority to me. My 14-year-old brother seems to have no authority and getting worse. Any advice from him? Well, I know having authority seems to be some sort of problem. I would say get more authority. I don't get it. I don't get what you're saying. But if the problem seems to be a lack of authority, I would suggest getting more authority. Jack, thanks for the sub. Please use this to get a huge cheeky curry with the lads, mate. You deserve it for all your hard work. I'll batter out the night with the boysies. Nathan and Killer Pascal. What's the plans for the day? No plan. No plan. No plan. Kieran, Chonky, George Daly. Favourite jacket, potato topping. I used to like... I've not had that for ages, but I used to like cottage cheese because it's kind of like good for you. Would you get baked beans? Would you get baked beans and cheese? Is that a thing? I've had baked beans, which I like. I've had cheese, which I like. Baked beans and cheese. Aye. Baked beans and cheese. How is that not a thing? Because I might be imagining it. That you have baked beans and fucking grated cheddar on top. Golgotha, Kiaski, thanks for subs and bits. I love to be calm on 10:30 stream, by the way. It was like the post-credits scene in a Marvel movie. I think I came across really, really well. I had a look... Limmy Twitch clips plus I had a quick look at that because it popped up in my recommendations and about 5-6 of the comments are like, oh my god, he's looking old, isn't he? Fucking hell, looks so old. I think some people are really, really struggling to come to terms with the fact I'm 47. Really struggling to come to terms with it. Gotta be 48 in a few months. Jen Boots, Loch Kess Monster, thanks for subs. Fuck's sake, why can't you say it properly first time? Loch Kess Monster. I did. Don't be dirty, Jen. Zero tolerance and the drop, thanks for subs and bits. Haven't been able to catch the stream for it because you can remind me how I can subscribe while taking money out of Bezos' pocket. I appreciate all your subs and tips and bits and all the rest of it. Thank you very, very much. It's not necessary, but it's greatly appreciated if you just feel, if you happen to be in that mood. Thank you very much. all monies received will be going towards either Bobby's Dreamies Fund or some other really, 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 I don't know. I've gone into, it's all to do with Bobby. If you're not interested in Bobby, just get me cups. I've been asked to say this. If you're thinking to yourself, I want to chuck Limmy a few quid, he's kept me really, really entertained there the last couple of years, this pandemic. He's just... Is there something... Is there anything I can do? But I don't want to spend any money on the cunt. Did you know if you've got Amazon Prime for deliveries and things like that, there's a way you can chuck us a few quid at no extra expense to yourself? Believe it, it's actually true. It's called a Prime subscription, and there's just 2 simple steps. First step, you go to gaming.amazon.com or type !play in the chat, and it'll give you the link. And when you go there, it links your Amazon account with your Twitch account. That's the first step. Second step's even easier. You come back here, you click subscribe. And you'll see an option at the bottom that says, use my free Prime sub. Or words like that. That means don't click on the one that says use like £3.99, £3.99. Click on the thing that says use my free Prime sub, or, Prime sub, something like that at the bottom. You click on that. And when you click on that, here's the following things. I get real money, but no extra money comes out your account. You see Amazon own Twitch. And they've got, this special thing that doesn't matter. It's no strings attached, they head catch. You get over 50 emotes of my emotes to use anywhere on Twitch, and you get no annoying ad at the beginning of this stream. At no extra expense to yourself if you've already got Amazon Prime, and you can do that once a month. You don't have to jump through all the hoops with the gaming.amazon.com. You don't have to do that again. You just click resubscribe, use free Prime sub. That's it. Thank you very much. Somebody asked me to say that there. Checks in the post. Detrop, Goose, Cotty, thanks for the subs. At your Platinum Jubilee, will you have a hologram like Her Majesty? God save the Limmy. Thanks to the tier 2 sub, Cotty. I'm going to look into that hologram, because obviously it wasn't a hologram. But I just want to know what the technology was exactly, because I haven't got a right good look at it. It looks like some sort of semi-transparent thing. Can't quite see exactly what it is. But you can see it for the side. If you see it for the side, it's obviously fucking 2D. There was never any doubt about that. But I'd like to see exactly what it was. Back on the hologram chat. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to have the energy and the stamina to keep this up. I can do it. Vom Cruise, Jack Monson, Shane and Sinky, thanks for the subs. Banter and memes forever. Jamie on internet, thanks for the sub. A reminder to rehydrate. Ed Edited, thanks for the sub. Ignore the bums calling you old, spring chicken. I don't. Thanks to tier 2. It's just interesting. Usual experience it as you get older, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see. Chili Kiwi, thanks for the sub. This sub is for Bobby and Bobby only. I'll make sure that is passed on. Thank you very much. Thunder Oldman, thanks for the sub. I'm glad this Prime sub is free, as times are very tough for me personally. I think I did it right. You did, thanks for the tier 2 sub, Bell. Matt Payton, thanks for the sub. Do you remember the CITV show Spats from 1990? Probably playing the word spat as it was a burger joint. It starred Glaswegian actress Katie Murphy, who was also in the Steamy. I don't remember that. Everybody, regarding bets and so, can we do the marbles bet just now? If we got enough, can we just do the marbles bet just now? What was it called? Spats, CITV. Oh, it had her. Right, aye. Spats, 1980. I don't remember that.
Hello.
Who's she?
You must.
No, I was getting her mixed up with her that was in Allo Allo. Fucking shite. Jarvin Nichols, Fresco, Odds Drifting. Thanks to subs. Thank you very much. I am Bo Jam. Taylor, 1988. Thanks to subs and bits. Can you also look into if Diana Ross was miming chain reaction? If it isn't DMC, her voice cracking during Ain't No Mountain makes me think maybe. Oh, I heard that she was maybe miming. I didn't watch any the whole Jubilee thing. No, it's part of any kind of fucking protest. I'm not even going to watch it. I just didn't catch any. I just heard people saying, "Oh, Rod Stewart was shite" and that kind of thing, and then I would go and watch it. Rod Stewart was singing "Sweet Caroline" in a kind of different way. I watched it. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Look, Taylor, miming chain reaction. Like I'll be able to tell you right now. I can tell you right now if she was miming. I'm a master at this. Jack Deeney, Door Keys. Thanks for the subs. Latrine Royale, Mark Kent. Thanks for the subs. Obligatory hilarious joke, so funny you've had to end the stream here. Thanks for the last big, and here's another 18 months of memes about. I don't know if I'm meant to act that out. Hilarious joke, so funny you've had to end the stream here. I've got to end the stream here. That's so funny. I don't know what I'm meant to act something out there. Naruto boys. Al the drunk fudge sweet. Thanks to subs, the blam has been taken. I haven't completely cut out the chocolate. I had a chocolate biscuit last night. I think I had had a jam tart yesterday. I've just been cycling a bit more and no utterly fucking getting like a galaxy that's fucking that size and tanning the whole lot in one fucking night. Toddy and Spiffs up, thanks to subs and bits. You've got a bit of a nerve, including some of the oldest emotes on Twitch and the benefits of subbing to you. Right, oldest classics, you mean? Classics? I'll look at the emotes and it tells me how often they are used. And I decide to get rid of the old ones. Give me a second. How many slots have I fucking got here? How many slots have I got? Let's see how many new emote slots I have got to create new ones. Working from home 2021, that wee icon there, that wee emote, that there is it's an artifact. It's not meant to be up to date. No, a new one doesn't make any sense. It's an artifact. It's a relic. You're an artifact, says many people. Is it community? No. Is it viewer rewards? Emotes, right? How many? 3 open slots. I've got 3 open slots. No, not that and that's about it. Got them and all. I mean emotes. That's enough. Come on now. So I can add another 3. Does it tell me the least used? There's bit. emotes. I can't be fucked doing that. Sort by old to new. That Steel's Heaven Feathers one. There's all that shit. Status. A minute. Saying that's the one. Creation date. No. It's wait. No. Close that. No, it's not really showing me. There was something I saw before that tells you how much they're used. I'll be able to ask you anyway. I can make 3 new emotes. I can make 3 other ones. Flank, thanks to sub. I didn't watch the Jubilee concert. Kiki Chunt. Gonna remind me to check out Diana Ross. Kiki Chunt, thanks for 200 bits. Limmy, I finally got hold of your biography. Now your filthy sex life is burned into my brain. Enjoy your wee moments to yourself. You dirty bastard. Jay Stedders, thanks to sub. There's a lovely hologram collection in Matlock, Bath. I'm going to get along there the night and check them out, and I'll let you know what I think of them tomorrow. Whimsical username, thanks to sub. That TikTok wink of yours is weirdly disturbing. I've never felt quite as uncomfortable. A few people feel uncomfortable about it. I don't know why. It could be because, dare I say it, you fancy me and you don't like it. Feels odd. Could be. Could be it turns you on, and it disturbs you. Doesn't make sense. You're like, I don't want anything to do with him. Yet, when he does that wink, I'm confused. Could be that. Toddy, Crudeth, Battleflan, Legend Face, and Dadinator. Thanks for subs. Saturday stream is brilliant. No games is the new trucking. I'm enjoying just talking a lot of shit. I've got games here. I've got games ready to go. Got horror games that won't be scary at all. Ready to go if we want to. But I'm happy just talking a lot of fucking shit. Can I get a shout out from my friend Ali, who's giving into his receding hell and sharing it for good? Don't! Ali! Don't! Ali, don't do it! Don't! That's right, fuck's sake, Ali! 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 Lucky baby, thanks for sub. Did you watch Berlin Sail No last night? Yes, I did. I don't think, all drifting, thanks again. I don't think I've missed anybody with the thank yous there, by the way, but please let me know. Don't waste the mod's time if I've missed your sub message and make it up. 2 dot, thanks to sub. Spotify algorithm served me up a track called Moonbeam by Social State this weekend that samples your sketch. Oh. I think I might know about that. It's decent as well. Jungle Breaks. I think I might know about that. Johnny, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Let's check out. I can tell you right now if Diana Ross was miming. I've not seen this yet, but I heard people saying, oh, Wendy. Skip to 242 for Signal Path.
Wendy, thank you so much for
it's hard to came up with that. No Prince.
And thinking of us, of all the
no Prince.
People in the world that could do a pedal board for you. We're certainly honored that You picked us, and it's already been in the field of battle. You used
Indeed.
it recently for the Grammys.
Yes.
What was sort of the maiden voyage with the rig?
Well, you know, the task I set you out to do at the beginning was a little complicated because I didn't really know how to.
Can
Is her name Wendy Melvoin?
we maybe walk through the signal path and then maybe go through some of the tones?
Melvoin.
With
Is that how you say her name?
where the signal comes into the board, and I'll try to remember the best I can. If you can
You're
help.
going to have to. I'll do my best, but
Okay.
remember, I'm not really. I'm not a super tech head.
Right.
I know
How can you say that?
And you've got.
How can you say that after that?
You know, experimenting.
How can you say that after that? That's what I'd say. That's what a proper interviewer would say. Well, I don't know about that. You're not tech. I'd like to see what your idea of someone who is super techy is. Look at this.
I'll do my best, but
Okay.
remember, I'm not really. I'm not a super tech head. I know what I like to
I think that's a bit up for debate. I'm looking at what's behind us here. I mean, what do half of these things do? We have a whole shelf of them up the back there.
Steel String Supreme SRV.
So, not just going through 2 amps to split it, but I'll also just go direct through my Dante into my DAW.
Sorry. Can I interrupt you there? A moment ago you said you're not the most super tech person. You're talking about splitting things up to 2 amps and going through the this and going through the that.
And it's beautiful.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So it works great direct or
It's
into the
a
amps.
great direct. It's just incredible direct. Telly, the Klon.
Okay.
I'm bypassing the Klon right now, but what I do have on right now,
Oh my god, it opens up to a whole new level.
But what I do
It's like a box of chocolates.
have
Look,
on right now,
it opens up.
Okay.
I'm bypassing the Klon right now, but what I do have on right now, I have the Deco on because I always keep it on.
Yeah.
There's a certain saturation
Yep.
that I love.
Is this false modesty? Are you fishing for compliments? I'm not the most techie person, and you show me you got two levels, 2 layers of tech. So I go like that. Yeah, right. You're an absolute boffin. That's what he's thinking right there. Is that odd? Is that odd? That? No. Her most iconic guitar parts and her new rig. So that's not necessarily just the setup for that. Purple. Oh, Lanky says Purple Brain. More like fucking amazing.
Which is like the
Amazing. Bandit Alec thinks the sub. My pal Darren is getting married soon. He's not your pal, by the way. He told me he's not your pal anymore now that he's getting married. And the best present I can get him is you congratulating him and Cara and a flash of his baby blues. He's not your pal anymore. He's binning you. His wife-to-be has said, get married to one condition, I want you getting rid of him. Baby Nits and Johnny, thanks for the subs. Doesn't need any pals. Bazinga thinks the sub. My wife-to-be hates you, but I love you. And I'm glad I get to give you some of Bezos's money. Keep up the good work, you wee legend. Tell your wife-to-be to watch my Tina Turner dancing sketch. This is all on iPlayer, by the way. And tell her to watch my Falconhoof Kill Jester sketch. And I think she'll maybe come round after that. I think she'll maybe change her mind after that. Hawk McGandy thinks the sub. Let's check out Diana Ross. What I need to do is make up a video of like best bits of the streams so that people in 2 minutes, like maybe stick 2 minutes and 20 seconds, put it on Twitter, can get a very, very good idea. Obviously, it'll have to include some of the best bits for before, like the green screen stuff and all that stuff that I can't be asked staying anymore. So there will be an element of deception, but there's a potential there. By the way, can I just say, there's Martin Gore. Remember I showed that clip that Martin Gore, there's no clip, I'm saying it, but I think it was in an interview. He said that Simon Cowell should be shot. In a kind of jokey way. He should be shot for what he's done to the music industry or something like that. And Simon Cowell had to, like he said that's out of order, shouldn't be saying that. But I think, I was thinking about this the other day, Depeche Mode fans should remember that Simon Cowell could die just of natural causes, right? Could die of natural causes. And Martin Gore, we should quite rightly not then criticise Martin Gore for how could you have said that and now he's actually like died of natural causes. Are you happy now? It was just a sort of joke. It was just a sort of joke, and we should remember that we can't go through life no slagging somebody off out of fear that they might die soon. We can't, do you know what I mean? And that nobody, if somebody does die, the people who slag that person off should not be criticised for that. Even if the person getting slagged off is a member of Depeche Mode, we should, in the spirit of Martin Gore's sense of humour, Martin Gore himself's sense of humour, we should go by that. We should go by that. Tones, thanks to the sub. So I would say that any Depeche Mode fans that would give anybody a hard time for slagging off, say, a member of Depeche Mode who then later on died, should think about what Martin Gore said. Martin Gore gets it. He gets it. He gets the sort of sense of humour and things like that. And to criticise anybody who would do that, I would have considered the person doing the criticising a true Depeche Mode fan. In other words, what I'm trying to say is I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm not a bad person. Squiff thinks to the sub. The 70 billion people of Earth, where are they hiding? Is that something on this? 70 billion? 70? Did you mean to do 7? Right. I'm going to tell you right now. If Jubilee... I can tell you right now if she's miming. Right, right. Okay. Diana Ross. No, we're not getting it. Not getting it. Wait.
Mon is in London for us, and Mon...
in her first UK concert in 15 years.
Wait.
22,000 guests there to...
I need, is there any... I'm going to put in quotes, not don't think it'll make any difference, but... filters, upload date. Where's Tom Jones? Viewers tone as Darren Ross closes. Alright. Let me see. That's fuck all. Right, this looks alright. Right. I'll be able to tell you if this is mimed. Right, so that's us. That could just be a mixing problem. Don't get a point. At least fucking way. Go the other side here. Fucking cunts in front of you, like between the camera and her. Let's see, we're done. Who's there? Who's there then? Who we got? Who we got? Right. That's a life, isn't it? Here, so what's going to happen, by the way, when the Queen dies? Who's in next? Is it him and her? Or is it him and you can't see her behind me? Straight to Prince Charles. You can imagine he can't be asked to it. But maybe he's thinking, well, why should I no be asked to it if he maybe can't be asked to it either. He's been waiting. I suppose he could be king for like a couple of minutes, just to say that he's been the king. Does it seem like miming so far? But just because you can tell that something isn't a studio version, it could be a pre-recorded. It could be a pre-recorded live version, if you know what I mean. That between Took and me, there was what almost appeared to be a fucking breath. There's definitely a very quite like almost another backing track. You can hear there's almost another voice, either pre-recorded by her or a backing singer that's singing exact same words, you know, to kind of back it up, basically. But I'm not sure, hold on. It doesn't just seem to be an echo stroke delay. Because you can hear it, you can almost hear what she's meant to be singing when she's not singing it. I beef it up, you know, just to sort of get a bit more, you know, so it doesn't sound so, what would you call it? No weak, thin. Don't focus too much on the sound being slightly out of sync with the video, because that could be this upload. That could be just a problem there and then. A little while later, she is talking between songs, and it starts with her. Kate, where? She's lip syncing. Well, let me just check. That midnight action, the shape of the mouth. This could be a trick. This could be, oh, she's putting up the sound of the music in her ears so she can hear it better, or lower it to help her sing. But she's no singing. Do you know what I mean? It could be a wee clever trick to make you think. But nothing. There's one or two wee things that seem like, was that her like almost taking a breath when she was meant to be breathing out with singing. Alana, RGM, GMA, Bikes and Beal. Sleepy Time thinks the subs. 13 months, unlucky for you. Ross Stewart has the record for the largest concert in human history. Really? Don't tell me it was in Rio. Tam Sailor and Demo. Leviathan thinks the subs. Thanks. Any thoughts on Tears for Fears? I can't get how he sings Men Are Stone and Women in Chains out of my head at the moment. In a good way. What bit's that? I know the song. Elite Adams, isn't it? Feckface thinks the sub. Don't worry, we all slag you and won't feel bad when you pop your clogs. I want you to feel fucking terrible. Blue Jez, thanks the sub. See that? Negated. See that wee bit? Negated. That sounds like you would do another take of that if it was. By the way, I'm not a fucking music producer or anything like that. I'm talking like you would do another take for that. It just some bits sounded a bit. It sounded a bit. No mispronounced, but kind of no shouty, but. Here I tell you, That sounded near, I tell you, that sounded like it started to go like that. That if it was in a studio, you can imagine, and they're trying to do a live sounding one, they would maybe go, do it again. I think it's just the back. It's just the backing thing. It's all. It seems fine. Slagging off a 78-year-old. We're checking out the veracity of this performance. That's all.
Veracity.
Conformity to facts. Accuracy. Kinda. Sorta. Now, I wouldn't be so sceptical if it wasn't for Frankie Valli. The Frankie Valli scandal. Fuck Justin G-Boss, thanks for subs. Thanks for subscribing for free here. Live. Barstool Bear, thanks for sub. It's the Jaguar Boys Veterans Day today to remember all those that done so much. We're hosting drinks at Working Man's Club in Reading. Would you mind saying a few words? It'd make their day. There must be no celebration of war. Get it done, get it forgot about as quickly as possible. Greasy Top Lip, thanks for the sub. Your dad's got teeth like wheelie bins. One grade, one missing. Blue Jess, thanks for the subs. Is it that speaking bit though, really? What about fucking Dolly Parton at Glastonbury? Who we all love. But she was miming all the way through. Keep going. Me just thanks to the sub. Thanks to the subs. Cookie Puss and Julio Hoops. Blind Light, thanks to the subs. Dolly World. Aye. Dollywood. Have you ever seen the... What was it? Shit, what was it? Aye, the Frankie Valli scandal. Do you remember? Frankie Valli. The scandal. You don't remember? There it is. There it is. Look, and I've spoken about it before and everything. Look, I can't stop talking about it. So look, Frankie Valli, and then let's do Sherry, right? I remember a while ago I saw a poster. I don't know if I've got the order of this right, but I was gone cycling about. I saw a poster, Frankie Valli farewell tour. I thought he's still gone. I think I looked him up, right? And there he is, right? He's fucking doing it there and all. Anyway, and I remember, I don't know if it was on stream, I was showing it, and then people said, no, I think he's miming. And then, I don't know if it was on stream, I found it. Frankie Valli, Sherry, proof of lip sync, miming. Somebody, this is a synchronisation of Frankie Valli performing Sherry, presented as a fair use criticism. The original audio is from 4 videos. This person has actually went to the effort of taking the audio from 4 separate concerts. Right, let's see. Like this one here. And he's overlaid all 4. So they start the exact same bit. And look, he's saying, listen carefully at about 102 to hear the 4 different spoken interjections. Those don't sync up because those brief spoken bits are actually live. Down the bottom here, look. This is somebody who fucking cares. So listen. That's his wee spoken bits. That's his wee spoken bits to show that I'm singing live. See, I've got the mics on, see? The mic's on. I can't hear you. We can't hear you, Frankie. You can't hear us. We can't hear you. Paid fucking 80 quid. 80 quid a ticket. We can't hear you. So if it wasn't for that, I would just be like that. Diana Ross, seems live to me. Since that Frankie Valli scandal, which isn't a scandal by the way, it's only a scandal here in this community where we care about such things. If it wasn't for that, I'd be like that. Singing live, what, looks live to me. That's it. Now I'm like, every wee, I'm looking at her lips, I'm just... David something else, Steffi, Tenacious Stage, thanks to subs to bits. Did you know the way they got Frankie Valli to perform was by sticking peanut butter on the roof of his mouth before going on stage? Who's the VIP? Robbie. Robbie. Congrats. I don't get it either, but you got to laugh. There's 200 bits there. If I don't laugh, I'm going to get 200 bits again. Got to reward. Did you know the... Good stuff. Any more funny comments? Just pop them in your bits message there. Thank you. Jones and Felton thanks to subs. Fat just thinks to 200 bits. My missus says you've got spaghetti arms. Have you ever seen spaghetti like that? Aye. Spendo thinks to 200 bits. Investigative journalism's loss is our gain. Kate thinks to 200 bits. I feel bad because she's amazing and I think they screwed her with the mix. But I think these 2 bits contributed to the rumours. Excellent, nice one, Kate. Distancing yourself from the accusation. So I think this video is what actually contributed to these nasty rumours that are going around that I'm completely have no opinion on. I'm just pointing out they exist. What are my feelings? I don't know. I'm just pointing out. I'm just a reporter of these rumours that are going on. It's not something I personally I'm interested in myself. I love Diana Ross. You saw at the beginning of my message. I said she's amazing. I said Diana Ross was amazing. I don't know why I'm getting criticised for spreading the rumour. I just said the rumour exists.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Thank you very much. 420. Right. The last one is the most damning. Oh, you're really putting your neck in the line here. Hughesy thinks the £3. 1040. And that Diana Ross video, rest my case, biggest shock grenade was Andrea Bocelli's miming during this. No! What? He mimed singing fucking Nessun Dorma? Don't bother even turning up. Just say I can't do it. Goose Forsyth and Philip Cummings, thanks to subs. Can I get a Charlie Butchell, please, big one? See, this is new. This is new. Actually, it's less a Charlie Butchell face and Mary a fucking David Coverdale face. Wait, I'll show you. Wages in there, man. I mean, he looked old right for the start. You could tell when he did Here I Go Again that he was already a wee bit older than some of the other ones that were like Bon Jovi, John Bon Jovi at the time. Like John Bon Jovi is maybe in his 20s. He looks 30s minimum. That line, that could just be the that leak and see. 30's minimum. Sound, thanks for the sub. Follicle jealousy. Who? What? Him? I've got as much hair as him. He's got as much hair as me. It's just he's grown it longer and his hair's probably thicker. And it's got a bit of curl to it, which, you know, puffs it out a bit. My hair is like fucking straight as a laser, which makes it very flat and no lot of volume. I've always been that way. Sarah with stars, thanks for the bits. Shall we let it go? Let me conclude that most of these older artists have new lisps. No. Nope. No. Shall we let it go? Let me conclude that most of these older artists have new lisps from having new ill-fitting teeth. My grandfather would say, she's had a gas stove put in where her teeth used to be. Takes some time getting used to. No, I know that people have teeth and all that. No. All I'm interested in is the truth. Yes, then we can go like that. Maybe she's miming, maybe she's no. Maybe he's miming, maybe he's not. It doesn't really matter. You know, everybody's there. They're watching. You're watching a legend. Doesn't matter. I would prefer. She just turns up and she just goes, or Frankie Valli turns up and says, "This is a miming concert." So, I would actually sort of piggyback, as they say, on the hologram thing. I would say, you know how you got the ABBA doing a hologram thing? Just imagine it's holograms when it's no. We're no there. But we sort of just say, listen everybody, this is a miming tour. So I'm going to be there, but I'm just going to be pretending to sing. Alright? I just want full disclosure. I will be there, but I can no longer sing. I'm no very good at it anymore. I'm old. My vocal cords are fucked. I've got these teeth put in. I kind of, like where the tongue goes a bit different from where it used to. It's up to you. Just thought you'd want to know the truth. I will not be singing live, but I will be there. You can speak to me. I'll say things, but I will be miming. So it's like a hologram thing, but I'm actually there. So it's better than a hologram thing. It's like, imagine if ABBA went on tour, right? But they said, we're not actually going to be singing. We're going to be miming. People would still go. Don't get into ABBA. I'm into ABBA. I like ABBA. I liked ABBA before every cunt. I liked ABBA before Muriel's wedding. There they are. Stephen, thanks for the 300 bits. I love the Who, but I'm convinced when they did the Olympic ceremony in London, the backing tracks messed up somehow to show they were miming. Gutted. I don't see why they don't just stay it live. Meshroom, Philip Cummings. Thanks for the subs, thanks again. Like, maybe I could do like a live tour, maybe like a kind of stand-up thing. But, I don't know. Half of my live shows were videos anyway. Beautiful. Dan Bobbery Bob, thanks for subs and bits. Don't know what stranger you're saying. Incredible by Darius to yourself in an empty house, or me laughing out loud in front of people when I think you're doing it. Rory Hannah, Felon, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Honestly, I meant to play Incredible by Darius, but I meant to say, Alexa, play Incredible by Darius, and I forgot to say the Alexa bit. And honestly, empty kitchen, kind of reverby, empty sounding kitchen, empty house. I just went like that. Incredible by Darius, and I just went, what the fuck am I doing? Incredible by Darius. Tenacious Siege, thanks to the bits. Peanut butter on the fur of the mouth was a humour about how they made, this is humour with an O, non OU, how they made the horse Mr. Ed talk. All right, I thought it was well known. Thanks for the sympathy ha-has, and that's HAHA''S. Fucking hell. Peanut butter on the FOOR, so it's like floor without an L, or roof backwards. Completely backwards. Aye, so they did that with Mr. the horse. Right. Sarah with the star says, shall we let it go? We will not let it go. Right, so here, let me just get to this damning bit and then we'll move on. Right. Right, Star, thanks for the sub. 4:12, but 10:37's apparently really. Right, so let's go to 4:12 and then we'll go to the utterly damning bit. Oh. You're the reason my world. Oh my, and apparently this isn't the worst bit. There's a better one. Oh dear, that is it. That cannot be put down to being a backing vocal. That cannot be put down to, no, it's just the backing singer is particularly loud in the mix. You think that's meant to be Diana Ross. That's meant to be a backing vocal, but they've put the volume up so loud that you think, oh, is that meant to be Diana Ross singing? It's no. You can hear. See the quieter one. That's her. Remember when she was singing before, she was singing Chain Reaction, you heard this sort of backing vocal. You heard the backing vocal to sort of beef her up. It sort of thickened the vocal. That was actually her. It was the louder one that was the fucking... the recorded one. I'm going to do marbles, right? There's no rush. So she's basically doing backing vocals for herself. She's doing live backing vocals for a pre-recorded, louder one of her. It's almost like so she can say, or so they can say, the team can say, she was singing live. Right, and the other bit is Geach Weisenheimer thinks the subs and bits. Best miming is when people just took the piss on top of the pops. Yep. Out of Nowhere, or From Out of Nowhere by what were they called? Yeah, na 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 na. Faith No More. Aye, they just career fuck. Miss Ripley Moo, Fenrir, thanks to subs. Infinite Cranes, Jack Clark, thanks to subs. Thank you very much. And 10:37 everybody. So this is, so we know now, but this is really going to put the final nail in the coffin here. 10:37, I believe. Let me just check. 10:37. Here we go. This is it. This is the last one. That was her actually kind of singing about a sort of bit out of tune. It's like, so what we're going to do at the end of the concert, Diana, is we're going to switch the mic on and want you to just fucking blast it out, right? I know, but I've been miming, I've been kind of singing along, but I've not really sang for quite a few years. I'm no as good as what I used to be, for fuck's sake. Don't make me do this. And I can imagine him saying, no, Diana, here's the idea. See, by you blasting it out, just fucking go for it. Fuck the ear monitors. Disney Martin if you can't hear the fucking song. Just blast it out. See if you're a bit out of tune. Good. How? This doesn't make sense. Because see if you're out of tune, people will go, wait a minute, she's no miming. They wouldn't have recorded her doing that. So it'll give an authentic feeling. People won't be able to simultaneously accuse you of miming and accuse you of singing out of tune. Do you know what I mean? Now the bigger problem is for most that you will be miming and you want to be out of tune, and there'll be a wee bit out of tune at the end. They won't be able to, it'll fuck the heat, and then that's the end. Went to there, you walk off. I don't quite get it. This isn't the way we did it back in my day, but I'll go with it. That's what happened. Is it treason to lie to the Queen? Maybe it is treason. Good honour. She has committed treason. If she were British, oh, that's right, treason, you can only commit treason against your own country. Is that right? Is that right? Treason's against your own. Is that right? So what would that be then? Sedition? What would you call it? That was sedition. Sedition. Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. No. What would it be? An act of war? I'd say it's sedition. Maybe sedition. Sedition. Rod Stewart, maybe treason, but he wasn't miming. Right, alright. Okie dokie. Ableton. Most of America's guilty of sedition then. Monster, thanks to the sub. Nearly lost my job as a roofer when I was caught masturbating on my first day at work. Luckily, my boss said I could wipe the slate clean. I hope I've no missed anybody with the thank yous. Might need to open that window. It feels like another hot one out there. It feels like another. I'm just got Ableton's just getting ready. That's Ableton just getting ready now. Are we all ready? Are we ready? Yes. Here we go. Here we go. The bet was about 100 fucking years ago. 100 years ago. Let's do this. I do not fucking... Right. Oh, this is shite. Oh, wait. No, this is alright. So it splits. This lot gets shot. Oh, both sides. See? Very good. Anybody die here? And then come to here. Oh! Barrymore wins. Let's do this. Let's see. What's going on? That's going on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's do this. It is in the 7 to 8 bracket. Yes. Who's Connie win? Smithers. Thanks to the sub. Abigail. Is that a demon? New track record. Let's do this. Man meets the Queen. Congrats. Congrats, Improv. Man meets the Queen. Capital Q.
professional streamer.
Let's do this. Who's gonna win? 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 Who's gonna win?
There you go. This improv story is based on the idea: a man meets the Queen. Let the story commence. Craig was invited to meet the Queen. He was doing the mixing, sound mixing thing with the Jubilee, all that. He was responsible for a certain amount of performers. He was there the whole night. His shift started at Diana Ross. And then later on, he was meant to meet the Queen to get a thank you for it. So later on, he met the Queen, and the Queen was going through, meeting everybody, and the people were saying, please, nobody speak too much to the Queen. She said to cancel this and cancel that, can I appear at this and can I appear at that, can I appear at this, can I appear at that. I don't know if you know, but she's dying. I don't know if that's obvious. Our Majesty is dying of old age. The body simply wasn't built to last this long. And they said that right in front of the fucking Queen. Didn't know she was there. Because she's quite wee. No. As you get older, you get weird. As you get older, you get weird. And then the Queen said, Queen just went like, she not even saying hello, and it's just like that, shaking the horn. And then Craig went like that, hi. And she went, and he thought, am I meant to say it? And is that protocol and all that? I don't know how it works. And he said, hi, I was doing the sound stuff, Diana Ross. Sorry. And she went, what? What? And that seemed to interest her for some reason. He said, it was me, I did the sound mixing for Diana, and he's like looking to the, the cunts in suits and things like that. Like, am I meant to be saying this? And you were responsible for the sound for Diana Ross. Diana Ross. Diana Ross. Yes, ma'am. I mean, your Excellence. My Queen. Yes, my liege. Legion. Sorry, I don't mean to say legion. I don't know if that's what you're dying at. It's old age. I don't know. What's she? How was it you say? Miming? Was Miss Ross miming? Yes. I'm not really at liberty to say. I'm not really permitted to say. You must. I'm the Queen. I can't really say. I had to sign an NDA to, and then she went like this. So it's treason! And then cunts ran out, paramedics and all that. Mask on her. What have you done? I didn't fucking do it. And then Craig ran. Jumped out the window. But they've got inflatable things all about, like jumped out the window, 2 flares up. They've got inflatable things everywhere in case anybody tries to jump out, get away. See if you land, you'll be all right because they want to get you because they don't want you to die like the fucking Guy Fawkes. Remember what happened to Guy Fawkes? Remember what happened to Guy Fawkes? Remember what happened to that cunt? Immediately before his execution, Fox fell from the scaffold where he was to be hanged and broke his neck, thus avoiding the agony of being hanged, drawn and quartered. They didn't want that to happen again. So the inflatable stuff everywhere, and we fucking got Craig. And he was like trying to break this tooth he had. He's got cyanide tooth. He had a cyanide tooth. I kind of like cyanide thing in his tooth, a fake tooth. If he sort of breaks it out, cyanide's released and he's fucking dead within 10 seconds. Tried to stop him! And like fucking breaking his, like punching his wrist. Don't let him get it, don't let him get it! He took the tooth out, removed it. He was trying to fucking swallow his own tongue. He's like, how'd you fucking deal? He's trying to deal with that. They grabbed him. Fucking straitjacket sort of thing. Fucked. He was terrified. Fucked. And because they were going to do a trial and it would have probably went on for a year and fucking Amnesty, fucking international. Oh, what's that 16-ounce claw hammer says cyanide being quick is actually a myth. And shut up. They're going to try the Amnesty International would fucking get involved and go on, you can't do this, is cruel and unusual. It's a cruel and unusual punishment. It's not even a punishment, you know, somebody dying isn't a punishment. And for the Jubilee celebrations, Boris Johnson, in order to try and take a bit of attention off himself, well, like that, we need to get back to basics. Because everything's just went bad into it. We need to get back to basics. And they thought, let's end the Jubilee celebrations with a good old-fashioned hanging, drawing and quartering. And that fucking mob down there, no offence, but you know what they're fucking like down there. They're like cheering like, hey! There'll be fucking flags and all that. They'll love all that down there. And it didn't help that Craig was Scottish. This is revenge for Braveheart. Congratulations. Congratulations and celebrations. It's a hanging, drawn and quartering on St. George's Day. It wasn't St. George's Day, didn't matter. And they fucking hanged him up that slow way. And then they let him down. And they hanged him up again, they let him down. And then they cut off his gullies and burnt them in front of his eyes, and they opened them up and took his guts and held him up in front of him. And one of the fucking executioners put his fucking willy in the fucking guts. Can you believe that? Cut open his large intestine and put his willy in there. Monsters down there. He pulled at his heart, and while it was still beating, one of them rubbed it up against her ass. It's a sign of disrespect. I don't think he got any sexual buzz out of it or anything like that. Just like wiping his arse with it. He wiped his arse with his beating heart. And then he's chopped his head off at the end. And I'm sorry that the story just ends there, but the reason is because that was actually a true story. So it's not got a nice wee neat and tidy ending or a big climactic ending. It was actually a true story that happened. What's that? How did you not see it if you watched the Jubilee celebrations? Everything that you watched, if you did watch that other weekend, the Jubilee celebrations, all pre-recorded. The whole thing pre-recorded. people talking about, oh, this stuff about Diana Ross miming or no miming and all this sort of shit. Smokescreen. Smokescreen. Whole thing was pre-recorded. If you actually went there, what was there wasn't there. Wasn't that. It just so happened it did happen to play out exactly like that. So they had a pre-recorded one, and then they had the real one. The real one was exactly the same. So if you were there and you were looking at your phone and going, oh, look, we're on the telly, you weren't. You weren't. You just happened to be doing the same thing at the same time. Very, very complicated. It's really, really clever. But you want to know how I know? There's Prince Harry. There's Prince William.
There was a third child born out of wedlock, kept in the dungeon as a dirty wee secret. That was me, Prince Brian.
That's how I know. Do you know who the dad was? That was Prince Charles. I know who the ma was. Camilla. My mammy and daddy are Camilla and Charles. Feels weird saying their first names. I just know them as Mama and Papa. Bertus Maximus, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. My 3-year-old son is obsessed with your techno mixer and nursery rhymes. Can we get a sequel? I don't think so. That's me done with all that. That's sort of finished now. It's all over. Running Things and Laurel and thanks for subs and bits. Is the Marbles tune available for us mere mortals anywhere? Asking for motivational purposes. I will export it and stick it on SoundCloud at some point. Hi on Brew, Holy Sean Smithers, thanks again, thanks for subs. I will stick on at some point. Get some games on. Well, we've got a gamble. We've got a gamble. Now, here's what we're going to do. Let's do new. Rob, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. 4,592. Hello, everybody. You've just joined us for a gamble. We're going to do new. A chin raid. Now get ready, everybody. Here's the conditions. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. Nightbot might time you automatically for the thingamabobs. Get ready, everybody. Diana is our true queen, right? Right? Queen of Hearts. Diana, sorry, I didn't specify. Diana Ross is our Queen of Hearts. Right? Are, not is. Diana Ross are our, right, so, right? Did that do is? Diana Ross is our Queen of Hearts. Right. Are, please, alright. But that's no right. You do R instead of our, as if they've not said it right. They wouldn't say that. You just don't get it. It's sort of people that go like, nay, something, something. Aye. Any other things to sub? What's biceps on Twitch? Is that right? What's biceps on Twitch? Fucking sign. Fucking young man. Fucking not get fucking flying, son. A wee bit, need a wee bit more look. Alex, Aether, small press. Thanks for the subs. Right, look, how about this? Look, Diana Ross did. Diana Ross mimed. Did not mime. Right? And we're going to have 10 Dianas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? We're going to have 7 Rossies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Rossies, right? Mind. A 1, a 2, 3, 4 minds, right? And we're going to have 1 did not mime. Right? So you have 10 Dianas. Fuck up a bit playing games. You'll get what you've been seeing this fucking stream. You will get what you've been given and you'll fucking like it. And if you don't, you can fuck off. You play games. Am I right, everybody? Right. We've got 10 Dianas, right? 10. 7 Rossies. 4 mimes. And 1 did not mime. We're going to shuffle that. And let's shuffle it again. And again. And again. Right? Look at that. Take a look at it. This is what we're settling with, right? And we're going to go to customize. Spin slowly, yes. Volume 25%. Drum roll, please. And spin time will be 20 whole seconds. Right? And we're going to do is there a prediction ready to go? If there isn't, I can do it myself. 20 seconds. You will love the 20 seconds. Change the appearance? Nope. We're not going to spend the whole fucking stream changing the colours of this. It's just for one bit. Thanks, Chris, a bit. This is, you will be gambling your channel points. The question will be, what word? Pick a word, pick a phrase, pick a fucking, choose. The question is choose. It's not really a choose, it's not a question, it's a command. Will it be Diana, Ross, mimed, or did not mime? There's 10 Dianas on the board. There's 7 Rossies on the board. 4 mimed, and only 1 did not mime. That's your choices there. Have you lost the cards? This is better than the cards, everybody. This is better. Did not mime is 3 words. Just the fucking them there. See if you find any confusing, don't play it. See if you find this confusing, don't play it. Also, please don't vote. Next time, the next general election that comes up, please don't vote. If you find this confusing, then how the fuck can you decide how the country should be run? Please sit at it. Choose which word. No. It's no word. It's not a word. It's not a word. It's fine though. Leave it. It's not a word. It's not any single word, but it's fine. It's fine. It is not a single word, but it's fine. I think people get it. Right? Remember, I mean, it's simple. What is it to get confused about? Diana? There's more people that have actually put money on... Oh, wait a minute, right? Did not mime is at 6%. 7%. 8%. Right, submission's closing in 10 seconds. If this lands on Did Not Mime, if you win by landing on Did Not Mime, you'll multiply your money by 12.82. Actually, I'm astonished. I'm astonished that it's got as much as 8% of the channel points have been gambled in it, because there's fucking, how many entries? 22. That's a 1 in, is that 1 in 22 chance? Or is that 1 in 21? I don't know. 1 out of 20. 1, 2, 2, 1 out of 22. Do you know what I mean? Are you ready? You ready? You ready? Silge, Pope Partridge, thanks for the subs. Thanks for the prime sub. Fart on you. Renko, Lieutenant Shock, the Salt, thanks for the subs. Thank you very much, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome, the Salt. By the way, the Salt is the person who does the illustrations of the improv stories. Everybody can have a shout out for the Salt. And does a lot of them on the stream. Nick, thanks for the sub. Finding it sex for the first baby later. Any good partner for in the scan room? Say, I tell you, it's something to do with. Do I be outnumbered in here? Outnumbered in the house. Got more than enough headaches in this house. Got more than enough, you know, something like that. Some shit like that. I'd say something about football, you know, just chuck football in there somewhere. Right, you ready? This is it. Did not mime! Did not mime! Yes! Yes! Fucking payout. That should be a much fucking higher payout. Who got that? It's not suspicious at all. This is not rigged. This is not rigged. This is not rigged. Fucking congratulations, baby son. Who? Well done. Would anybody like, because it's taken so long to set that up, would anybody like another, with like 3 spins in total? Another 2 spins? Because it's taken so long, it's just economical of our use of time. If we do, you know, we've put so much time into setting this up. You got no points left. I'm not surprised. Right, close. The fucking chances. I mean, really, it would have been good if. I mean, really, that should have been like. What would that have been? if it's like a 1 in 3, 1 in 22 chance of that happening, then it's like 4%. It should be like multiplying your money by about fucking 22. You know, if everybody spin it longer, it spins too slow. By the way, Blale says spins too slow. To be honest, next person says spin it longer. It's a perfect amount of time. Can we have the next bet, please? Same again. I'm not sorting the colours out. I mean, I could actually go to, but is it advanced? Did not mime. I could make that like something. There you go. Look, it's vastly different. Vastly. My time to shine. X Factor. What did he say again? What did he say? Did he say this is my time, baby? It's my time, baby. This is my time, baby. Oh dear. Right. Here we go. I'll wait until the bet's done. And then you can... I've got some things to talk about, by the way, before I play any games. Got some... Thank you very much, VIP, for your Moz pal Agnes. Congratulations on your VIP. 1 million channel points. Anything can happen here. Diana Ross mimed or did not mime. And by the way, that actually decides it as well. Snowlax, thanks to the $5. Have you checked out the new Rust update yet? All the guns recoil and sound have been revamped. Made it a bit easier. Easier? I mean fucking harder. Easier for who? I missed Rust, I'll tell you that. I'd love it if somebody set up an all fucking Rust server. That would be good. I'd love to go in. I'd love it if somebody set up a Rust server. I'd love to be able to go in, and sort of build something and get on with it without all the rest of it. Cut out a wee life for myself. Oh my god, somebody should make a community server. Aye. Dylan, thanks to sub. From one Baldy's pocket to another. Thanks. Enjoy the Bezos box, Shags. Thank you very much. Aiden, thanks to sub. Who's your favourite Better Call Saul character? I'd really like... I forgot his fucking name now. Is it Lalo? Lalo? What's his fucking name? How'd you say it? Is it Lalo or Lalo? I can't remember. Lalo. Is it Lalo, isn't it? Lalo like that, right? I really like him. I like lots of them. I like lots of the characters. But I was surprised when he came in. Like, oh, who's this guy? And then he sort of became one of my favourites. This new guy, never seen in any other one before. Super Nanman takes a sub. Remember, no spoilers, please. Is there any clip of you reacting to the song from Om Shanti Om anywhere? Been looking for it anywhere? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the archive ones are sort of no uploaded or because they'll get copyright striked. What's that song called again? It's called, I think it's called Diwali Diwali. I think. Crunch and Jelly. Dylan, thanks again. Aiden. Chris, thanks for subs. I'm in high spirits after that win. That you've used up all your luck for the fucking year if you won that one. Fully and Big Jeff Lebowski. Thanks for the subs. Any other memorable lip syncs? There's quite a few Top of the Pops fuck ups that I remember, but I think I've fucking shown them all. Gambles, thanks for the sub. Gambles, what a name. Are you ready? Here we fucking go. Could be Ross, could be Ross, could be Ross, could be Ross. It's Ross. To anybody who did mind and was hoping for a good payout, no. That's a Ross payout there. Squeaked it in. Fuck's sake, I'm losing. Fuck's sake, losing everything. Says Ultra Calm. That's gambling for you. That's gambling. That's gambling. Who's that? Who's that VIP there? Joe Fish. This is the last one. Joe Fish, congrats. This is the last one. If we could just go straight to the bet. Straight to the bet right now. It's not like a real wheel. Aye, it is. You know what I'm going to do? Customize. 30 seconds, spin slowly. Let's go for 30 seconds for added suspense. For added suspense. It's not perfectly round. Nothing's perfectly round if you think about it. Nomsky, thanks for the sub. Best streamer in the modern era. Thank you very much. Finally. 4 Dianas in a row on that wheel. Let me see. Diana. Well, yeah. No, there fucking isn't. Is there? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. No, there fucking isn't. No, there isn't. It doesn't even matter. Diana, 10, there are 10 Dianas on that fucking wheel. And it's not happened. This fucking happened. Did not mime. Spin it. No, right, here we go. Let me just check to see how people have... Right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Big 30-second spin. And... spin it! No, did not mind, still getting it. Could be yellow Diana there. If it just gets past this rods. If it just keeps going. Come on! Ah! Diana. So slow. That's what you fucking want. So you're like, ah, come on. Oh shit. You want it being like the end of Rocky 2, start of Rocky 3. Congratulations. You want it being like the end of... That's what you want. And he's shouting at Mickey. You hear that? It's fucking Rocky. Rocky 4. I would like to like Rocky 4. I would like to... I do like Rocky 4. But for me, it's no Rocky 3. And I don't like the people like this. Oh, Rocky 4. Oh, Rocky 4. And there's nobody... There's a few of us. There's a few of us who are like, Rocky 3, isn't it? It's got to be Rocky 3. I don't get it. Rocky 4 is best. You know what? You have your Rocky 4. Have your Rocky 4. Sarah with stars, 62 bits. Shall we let it go? Limmy, Rocky 4. No. No. I wonder if anybody watches Rocky 5. People talk about Rocky 5 being shite. I can't quite remember just how shite it was. But it's funny to think there's people out there that exist that, if you've never seen Rocky 5, it doesn't matter. It's regarded as the shitest. All you need to know is there will be some people out there who regard Rocky 5 as their favourite for some reason. Just think about that. There's films out there. Do you think there are people that, imagine, what's a shite film? What's a shite film? What's that one that's out right now everybody's laughing at? It's not Morbius, is it Morbius? Like, I don't even know what Morbius is about. Do you think there's people there who have watched Morbius, whatever the fuck it's about? Let's watch the stupid fucking trailer. Vrumf. Thanks for the sub. Some fab times. Snowblood Kiddle, your most pal Agnes, thanks for the subs. God bless Diana Ross for not miming. She did not mime. She sang. Blinking Spartan Normsky, thanks for the subs. I bet it's alright. I don't know anything about it. I think I did watch the trailer before, I'm not sure. What is it? Morbius dance scene trailer. Right. Now, what is this? Have I watched this trailer? Is Marvel? I have watched this, isn't I? Is it like a vampire thing?
You need a doctor? I am a doctor.
Ah.
I should have died years ago.
I know, but you might also need a doctor. Like, imagine you need something fixed in your back where you can't reach right between the, like there.
People all over the world have my disease. I'm here to find a cure. We have to push the boundaries, take the risks.
So far,
You're gonna run. Do it now.
So far, this doesn't look any shiter than 90% of the films out there. Nothing about this looks particularly shite. Nothing.
Dr. Michael Morbius, you've been missing for 2 months.
When you're a stranger.
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
Faces look ugly.
Wait a minute. That's Dracula, isn't it? Was Dracula no on a container that came in a ship?
When you're alone.
Right, so I get it.
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever.
It worked.
Not exactly. I have increased strength and speed and some form of bat radar. What else can I do?
Nothing about this seems any more shite.
There are limits. There has to be.
There's something inside of me that wants to hunt and consume blood.
Michael.
Like, say, a vampire. Nothing about this.
I don't know.
Half the city wants to kill you.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
The other half wants to control you.
Hey, Dr. Mike, you guys should stay in touch.
Hey!
I'd do anything to save a life, but I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Mate, see the way it looks. See the way that looks. Everything about it looks like 95% of the films out there. Everything about it.
Or to destroy it.
Honestly, this could be like, people could be telling me this is a brilliant film. People could be telling me this is a shite film. And there's no way by looking at this trailer
Who the hell are you, man? I am Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
I am what?
Who the hell are you, man? I am Venom.
Oh, Venom.
It's Dr.
Right.
Michael Morbius at your service.
Oh, we've got a intertwined universe going on. Nothing about that particularly makes me... I mean, it is just a trailer. Critically panned. Everything's fucking shite. Speaking of which, here is my long-awaited, spoiler-free review of the film X, the dance scene. Hold on. What is this dance scene? Is this dance scene going to get me into trouble? What's it called again? Morbius dance scene. Is this going to be Morbius dance? Oh, this looks good. Which one? This here? That? The Matt Smith one, right? Let me do a quick scan just in case there's a cock out or something like that. Right. See that? That's the sort of thing that people could all say, oh, you need to watch this. It is terrible. It's so cheesy. It's so crap. So cringy. You wake up on another day, get out the other side of fucking bed, and every cunt will be talking about how funny that is, how brilliant that is. Everybody loves that. There's just no predicting what people like. See that there? That's the sort of thing fucking half of yous love. Half of yous go, that's really good, that though. That bit's really good. The film's shite, but that dancing bit, I've got to say, it's really, really good. It's everybody's doing it on TikTok and all that sort of shit. Anyway, X. Gorilla Ratio, thanks for the sub. Please advise Gora, Grimblade and Jimmy to fart out their fears. Fart out just fears. And that's to Gorak and Jimmy. I hope you're only far-right activists. Edward, Timmy, good golf bag. Thanks for subs. I watched the Commode review. Aye, that's right. Here's my spoiler-free review of the film X, which I recently saw at the cinema. No spoilers, nobody did any spoilers on it like that. Here's how I felt. Right away, at the beginning of the film, you just get a sense it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, of course. And it's meant to be kind of van and all that, the way it all looks, and it looks all that. I think the whole film is meant to be a kind of, and I read about it after it, the whole thing is obviously some sort of homage, sort of, to almost like to horror films and things like that. It references Psycho in it and bits and pieces, and then somebody's in a shower, nothing happens in the shower. This isn't a spoiler. Just wee things like that, kind of, you know, that meta whole fucking thing like that. So it's hard for me to go like that. What are horror films like these days? They're pure shite. This is all the day. They just look into the past constantly. But I was recommended X by a number of yous. Max in here. Congrats on trading your 1 million. Become trading from a millionaire to now on Skid Row in order to get that VIP. There was bits in it. See, there's various bits in the film through it. I thought, I like how they've done that. That's a bit different from what I'm used to seeing. That's a bit different how that person dies or how that injury happens or something. I'm not used to seeing that. It's normally done a wee bit different. I kind of like that. And, you know, bits and pieces like that. But there was other bits that made me just go like, oh, fucking stop it. Somebody gets killed and the person who killed that person does a wee dance after it, you know, like that. And I was like, I'm not into the juxtaposition sort of thing. The so weird to see somebody do that when they've just done that. It's no, I kind of don't really. I'm just like, but I thought that there's certain bits I liked, that certain injuries and things like that, and that whole type of thing. But in general, it's just not my fucking cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. It's I know it was maybe the rank film for me to watch if I'm thinking about, I want to see a new horror film. It's just a lot of them are all. I'm talking about the film X. It's a horror film. Lanky Marlin says, I enjoyed it. People like you would enjoy it, but me, Jehovah thinks the sub. Me, I've seen a lot of stuff. I like a lot of stuff. I've got certain tastes. I've got certain, I don't know. I'm not. It's not like everything has to hit the fucking high bar of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, of course. But something like that, or even films that I'm not. See, The Exorcist. I'm not pure into The Exorcist. I don't really care that much. I don't care that much. But it's a kind of interesting sort of film, and it's got an atmosphere and all the rest of it. It's just that people built up The Exorcist a lot at the time. The Exorcist, terrifying film, so scary. It's got banned. The Exorcist got banned. And it's this lassie, and this happens, this lassie, and she does this, and I heard about it from like a young age. She does this to herself, and he spins her in her sick, and it just sounded like. And then you watch it, and like I've said before, see when they brought it out again in the whenever that was, 90s or something, or maybe it's the 2000s, early 2000s. Cunts were fucking laughing at the sick bit, at the fucking let Jesus fuck you, whatever it was, and pissing herself. People are laughing. You know, like in the pictures. You know, she pishes herself. And you know, I'm not just talking about some like kind of nutter theirs laughing. Just a general ripple of laughter. So that kind of it's not like a Sam Raimi film like Evil Dead where it's kind of meant to be a bit funny. It's a bit, they're having fun with it. It's meant to be scary, but it's also meant to be a bit kind of funny, like Drag Me to Hell or something. But The Exorcist, I would like to see a film like The Exorcist, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shining, fucking Hellraiser even. And there's something's a wee bit, even something as light as Hellraiser. Is there a fifth one? That I could think of? That's a right good, solid, reliable classic of horror. The Thing, Halloween. I like Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street, that kind of thing. Something like that. The Thing. I thought, see Candyman. I thought it was fucking boring as fuck. I couldn't even make it all the way through. I watched it. I was like, this is pure kind of 90s sort of shite. But I prefer 70s, 80s. 70s, 80s took itself a bit seriously. A bit. The Thing, I liked The Thing at the time, but I watched it again a few years ago for the first time in ages. And I watched it with Daniel, and I watched it with some other people. And there's a dip somewhere. There's a bit where like fuck all happens for a bit. I mean during, after the first kind of, you know, exciting effects thing, something happens. I don't know if it's near the end. I don't know if it's like where they're kind of like trying to find the thing, or like every cunt's deed or something. But I don't know. But I'm looking for a good horror film, and you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it in this day and age. The closest I came to a good horror was Midsummer. I liked Midsummer, but even with Midsummer, there's things that happen a wee bit later on. I was a wee bit like, I'm kind of losing interest a wee bit, or turns a wee bit jokey. But I've seen The Witch, but there's bits in Midsummer. The whole thing, the whole nice daylight, nice and summery, and that kind of, wait a minute, what's going on here? I like that. I like that kind of sort of Wicker Man feel to it. You know, that kind of, I thought this was going to be nice or something, and it's no. Midsummer was bad and pretentious. It didn't have substance, I think, says Buttersnack. I thought later on bits it turned almost into a bit of comedy, but I love the whole cliff bit. Loved that. Hereditary I wasn't that into. The Hot Rod, Max Musterman, thanks for the subs. Thank you very fucking much. Nigel, Teal K, Softs Robin, Squid Hopper, thanks for the subs. I passed my driving test. Have a great day, everyone. If you're ready, you take care. Just watch yourself out there. Don't drive too fast and don't drive too slow. Glasgow, thanks for the sub. Can we watch your version of American Wealth in London? It's very close to my heart. I don't want it. It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe. Deadpan Crypto. Thanks again. Thanks for the subs. It makes me cringe because I thought it was alright and everything, sort of. There's bits that I don't like, but I didn't edit it. It was this editor in the BBC that did it. I don't know who they were, but looking back, I would have preferred it to have overlapped certain things. It's all kind of stop and start. You can look at it yourself if you want. Limmy takes American Wealth in London on YouTube, but it's kind of got like this wee scene. The whole thing is it's meant to be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, American Wealth in London, in about like a minute or something. The whole film condensed into that, but it's all like wee scene, and then the next bit, and the next bit, like stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. I would, if I was going to edit it, I would. I could actually edit it. I could actually take the video and download it there. I'm not going to fucking bother. You know, overlap it to make it a lot faster. It doesn't have the fucking speed that I would want it to have these days. But I can't be fucked. I like Dead Man's Shoes. There are things that come up. I didn't like Kill List at the time, and then I started to like it after I'd watched it, if you know what I mean. Gerald's game on Netflix is decent. Is Descent? Is it Descent? Aye. There's no S in decent. Byronic, thanks to 200 bits. I know you don't like suggestions, but you should consider watching St. Maud. Great horror drama, in my opinion. St. Maud, thank you very much. I want to like it. It'll be fucking... St. Maud, let's watch it. St. Maud is great, is it? Is that a fact? Aye. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. St. Modest shout. What's that? Here we go. The Changeling, I've watched that, wasn't it? That net. Here we go. Let's see. It's fucking music off.
There's my little saint.
Right, that's going to ruin it. I'll switch it off there. It's going to ruin it. That'll ruin it. Something's happening. And it's kind of... Billy, it's good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I like... I don't like modern music or something like that and things like that. Don't like it. Makes me think of the music. Funny to think that Tubular Bells was modern music at the time of The Exorcist coming out. It was brand new. Atheris Harbinger. And by that, I don't mean for a horror to be taken seriously. You've got to have music for at least 30 years before. I love the music in Sinister and Midsummer. But, you know, just... I don't think that's the music's in the film, but to use in the trailer... that kind of... it's like radio music. I don't know. Sergeant Sass thinks of 200 bits. There's a new horror series out at the moment. It's about a group of youngins who live in a house together, but they're watched by a sadistic presence that makes them do horrific challenges in order... Because already I'm thinking this is like Big Brother, this is a joke, it's a reality series. Challenges in order to survive. The scariest part, they all end up turning on each other and they're forced to eliminate each other in order to survive. Have you heard of Big Brother? Big Brother, I don't think... it might be back, but it's kind of not been on the telly for quite a while. Your joke thing there is quite out of date. Atheris Harbinger. I keep forgetting. You should have got life insurance.
Harbinger.
Right, yeah, Harbinger. Right, try and remember that. Harbinger. Binger. Think you binge drinking. Harbinger. Fat Cal, thanks for the sub. Any chance of my pal Jakey boy can get farted on? Yes, every chance. Coming up this weekend. I'm not going to give you any more details. Arthur's Harbinger. Hey Limmy, can I get a shout out for my brother Jesse for his birthday? He thinks you're one of the OG streamers, not one of these new kids in the block. Thanks for the laughs, and as always, love from Chicago, Illinois. Well, there is a video on Twitch, archive video for 12 years ago, I think. Me streaming on this very platform. Before it was this very platform. Right, I've got so see X. It's just not happening. I like that bit. It's good that it's something different and I don't quite know what's going to happen. That's good. They're not eggs. X. What's the mute symbol next to people's names? It means that they are not listening. Is that right? They're just watching. Is that right? Don't know why. It's concerning. I can understand somebody listening without watching because they're busy getting on with something. So I don't know why anybody would want to watch me without listening. Stream is better without audio. I've actually taken a note of something like during last couple of days. I've typed in taken a note of some things that I want to speak about in this stream. And Google Keep. I've went like that. I'm going to take a wee note. Just so I don't run out of things to say. Not that that's ever going to happen. But just something like, oh, I want to mention that. Because sometimes something pops. I've noticed sometimes something pops into my mind, and I go, "Oh, I want to talk about." There's one thing that's about Darius. There's something about Darius that I want to show you. So I thought, oh, I've got to remember to show people that, and then I thought, you're going to forget it, like you forget everything. So I took a note. I thought, I'm going to do that. See, it's just as things go, I'm going to take a wee note of this and that. Review of X. That's that. Queen Won't Die. Place multiple bets. I've already spoken about that. Regardless of what has happened this weekend about the Queen can't attend this and the Queen can't attend that, if somebody I've said it before, if somebody offers you the bet that, oh, I bet the Queen will die this year, do not bet them that the Queen will not die. The Queen will not die. Bet with as many people as you can a fiver that the Queen will not die this year. Remember, small bets that you will actually be able to get. You go too high, you ask for that £100, they'll just go like, oh come on, you're not really going to be, you don't really want £100, do you? You know what I mean? People fall out of a fiver. It's something. But it's not a fucking, like, joke amount. Do you know what I mean? So if you do that with 20 people, 50 people, because I don't think she's going to die this year. I really don't. I really don't. And here in June, a lot of people will say, I think she's not going to make it to Christmas. Her mum lived to 101, but what state was her mum in? Another thing is, there's going to be a vote with Boris Johnson, a vote of confidence or whatever. If you can bet right now if he's going to get ousted, if he's still going to be the PM by the time this year is finished, bet that he will still be in.
I'm a professional streamer.
This is today with gambling. This is purely today with gambling. He will still be in come 2023. If you can place that bet that. You can bet online. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Absolutely. The Saggy Grandad and Andrew James, thanks to subs and 1,000 bits. Nothing further to add, just a thank you. Thank you very much. I must have really made you laugh during a very dark time. Thank you very much, and the same goes out to everybody. I'm going to make sure the bits get passed straight on to Bobby, straight onto the Dreamies Fund. And that's a promise. Shug, thanks to sub, Weddings and Marbles. Is that a joke with marbles? You're a prick, Limmy. You're a prick, Sergeant Sass. So the other thing I want to talk to you about is Darius, his voice in its truest form. Remember in Saturday I was talking about Darius and how he did his Hit Me Baby One More Time. In fact, what is it again? What is the name of that song? If somebody came up to you and offered you £1 million, what is the name of that song? Mr. Sifter says, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Are you sure about that? Because I don't think it is. Britney. Let's see. It's called Baby One More Time. The song is called Baby One More Time. If you said, Hit Me Baby One More Time, or Hit Me Baby, or Hit Me Baby, you will not win. The name of the song is Baby One More Time. And if you want to be absolutely accurate, ... Baby One More Time. Get that into your fucking head. That could make or break a quiz night. That can make or break your quiz team. There it is. There it is. Get it right in it. Get that right into your fucking head. Burn that into your brain. Right, there it is. Boydo, thanks for the sub. So he did his cheesy fucking audition thing, right? Darius and Pop Stars. Darius. Baby, one more time. I nearly made a mistake.
Talent, but I'm not sure if he's
right. So as I was saying this Saturday night, ridiculed, got nowhere, laughing stock. That was that. In Pop Stars, he then came back for Pop Idol, where Simon Cowell had that program, re-auditioned for that, and did very well. He then left that, didn't win, got like 3rd place or something, and then ended up with a #1 single. Nothing to do with that. Did very well. So there you go. But what I forget is in the audition, this isn't as good as that. In the audition for Pop Idol, and people are like, wait a minute, Darius. I remember he came on with a guitar. Let's see if I can remember it properly. He came on and in the audition. You're meant to obviously like Pop Idol, just like X Factor. You come in and you have to sing some fucking song. You don't play any music. I don't think you play any music. You have to sing a song, but he comes in with a guitar. And he says, could I sing one of my own songs with my guitar? I think it will give you my voice in its truest form. I think he said something like that. I want you to hear my voice in its truest form. And they went like that. No, you can't play the guitar, no. Yeah, he got through. You know, to the rest of it. What was it again? So Pop Idol. Darius edition. Now get it right. Don't show us this. Are we not getting it? Are we not getting it? Nope. Booted off. Pish. Pish. No, no. Is it here? Worst TV? Gareth Gates? See, everybody liked Gareth Gates. Gareth Gates had quite a bad stammer. He really had difficulty speaking. And I think he went for I don't know what it is, no lessons, I don't know what you call it. You know, that kind of breathing. It wasn't fake. It wasn't fucking fake. It went for one of the techniques is I think kind of therapy, sort of, you know, kind of taking a breath before it. I've seen like programs about things like that. There's a guy for Wet Wet Wet. He wasn't part of the 4. He's always like in live things. He had quite a bad stammer. I think he did a program about it or something, like how to kind of get past it and things like that. Speech therapy. Where the fuck is it? We're not getting it. We're not getting it. Darius edition, so we're not getting it then. Oh well. Sorry. So anyway, so there's a... Well, in place of that, Gareth Gates was not a scammer. In place of that, I'm going to play you, which I've played before, Rosie Ribbonsy's dreadful performance. It was one of my favourites, one of the best singers, I thought. But really, severely, was out of tune for some weird. Rosie Ribbons was on that Pop Idol that Will Smith was on, Gareth Gates was on, Darius was on, and she really fucked her up something rotten. I remember watching it, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Will Smith, Will Young. Did you know what? I thought about that there. I thought, don't say Will, don't say the other one. I'm always like Will, and then it's fucking Smith and Young. And I always say the other one. Whoever it is I want to say, it's the other one. If I want to say Will Smith, it's Will Young. If it's Will Young, it's Will Smith. I never say Will Self. Couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it, man. Like, honestly, she was, whatever you think of kind of style of singing at the beginning, before she goes out of tune, is one thing. But, you know, she was doing well and all that. And there's something fucking, she wasn't like that. What did the judges say? I thought they were going to fucking obliterate her. Like, honestly. See, like, that fucking cuts off, right? Seeing that, in fact, you know what they say? They just said something like, I don't think it was your best performance or something like that, or maybe you had some trouble with something. Pete there went on to say, because I remember he said, I think you struggled tonight, kid. He says something like, I think you struggled tonight, kid, or I think you're going to struggle tonight, kid. Talking about when the voting comes in. But I couldn't fuck it. I was you know, that was back when, was it me and Lynn? Me and Lynn were out that night. We were out at the Archies. And we came back for the fucking Archies. I was mad with it. And we, you know, we'd set it to record with a fucking video recorder. This is pre fucking PVR, DVR, fucking Sky Plus and all that shit. This is like setting the fucking video recorder and everything. And we came back for that, just it's like fucking whatever it was, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and played it. And we're watching Will Young did what's the name of the game? But ABBA. It was ABBA night. Gareth Gates did someone else. What's that again? What's that called? Someone Else? Don't know what it's called. One of us, no someone else. One of us is dying, one of us is. And then got to that. Like, fucking hell. Sacred Streams, thanks to the sub. Watching these streams is a struggle. Glad to hear it. You deserve to struggle for that horrible comment. Googie Flop, thanks to the sub. I can't believe that Bezos personally pays £3.99 a month for this content. He does, and he hates it. Ricardo, thanks to the sub. I know everyone always takes the piss out of your looks, but I'd just like to say it's been a total pleasure watching you since you got those tobacco stained yellow chompers sorted right out, big man. All the best. Glad to hear it. Glad you've enjoyed the view. My T-Farm, thanks to the sub. Where is Darius now? These singers get thrown by the wayside. Well, Darius did not. Forsey, thanks to the sub. Darius didn't. Remember, he was the winner. He was like looked after by Pop Idol. But he had Rushes, Colourblind, Incredible, maybe another one, I don't know. But he then changed his name from Darius Dinesh to Darius Campbell. He said it was because his granddad, I don't know, I think his granddad's dying wish or something like that, I don't know. Before I heard that, I thought it was some cynical kind of... His name's Darius Dinesh. I don't know where Dinesh comes from. I thought, is it some sort of... Because he was going to America. I thought, is it some sort of appeal to Americans? I thought, is it some sort of, like, Campbell will appeal more to your standard American Campbell. You know, is it something like Dinesh, you know, Americans back in fucking, I don't know, post fucking 9/11 or something, where they're like, Dinesh, oh, where's that for? Don't know, don't like the sound of that name, you know, that kind of thing. Could it have been that? Well, like Campbell, you know where you'll be Campbell. Is it like that? But he said it was something to do with his grand or something like that. And one thing that Lynn pointed out, I was married to, was that Natasha Henstridge for Species? Did you know that? Ronan, thanks for the sub. You're welcome. Bezos Spy account. You're a Prime sub. Thanks for the sub. He married Henstridge. Was it? Species. Film. Huh? Starring Ben Kingsley, was it? Or that cunt? Oh, him. Him? Huh. Huh. Oh, there. Personal life. Henstridge married American actor Damien John, 1985. She began a relationship with Scottish singer Darius Campbell in 2004. They became engaged, but broke it off in early 2010. Then later married on Valentine's Day, 2011. They filed for divorce in July 2013, finalised in 2018. There you go. So let's see. The main question is, what's he up to? I think he does musicals. Funny girl. What's he up to right now? What's this? Campbell played Nick Thingy in Funny Girl at the Savoy following a transfer from the Minia Chocolate Factory. What? What's that mean? Oh, right. Right, it was at a place called the Savoy, then went to there. Hey, hold on. Right, what's he up to right now? Right now. Darius. Campbell has gone by. Right, Darius, what you up to right now, mate? Right now. Darius, do you have a website? Let's do a website. He's not got a fucking website. Right, let's see. (2016) retweets for 2016. Oh fuck, he's fucked off. He's fucked off. Right, he's fucked off. What's he up to? Oh. Right, wait. This is fucking February 2022. Alright. Near fatal fucking coma. It was in a accident or something. He was there. What's that? Was swimming or something? You fucking what? He went into a near fatal coma after he accidentally drank some dirty water from the Thames while filming an advert for a charity water filter. Woof. The pop idol star had gone to Glasgow to see his mum for a birthday. It turned out the filter he used in the advert was a dummy version. His brain fucking swole up. Right. Fuck me. Right. No, what you up to now? Right now. You up to right now? The ex-reality star now spends his time between Scotland and Hollywood, where he works in the film industry, where he produced the terrorism thriller Imperium in 2016. Leave the man alone, sicko. I'm not. What are you talking about? Leave him alone. I'm fucking interested. I want to know what he's up to. I have heaped praise on Darius and his tenacity. Darius Campbell, producer. Also, it was in Funny Girl in 2018. What's this? Oh no! You're the no. That's somebody else. No, it's no. Oh, there he is. Right. What are you up to? Imperium. He produced that fucking thing. I've seen that poster. Director. Right, wait a minute, hold on, let me sit properly here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's going on? So, defend your nation, become your enemy. Wait a minute. Is this some sort of American version of ID? Is this some American version of ID? And there's a English film, ID. It's a true story. No. Let me see. Inspired by real events, it says here. Inspired by real events. There is a film. There is a film that I fucking watched about 5 years ago. It was a film where somebody was going, one of these ones where kind of home invasion sort of thing, guy with a mask on, kind of plain mask sort of thing. And it said that in the film, inspired by true events at the beginning. Right? In fact, and let me fucking look that up. Can anybody, is it Hush? Is it Hush? The Strangers might be The Strangers, actually. Right, hold on. You need to fucking see this. The Strangers film, right? The Strangers. Look. Look at this. Oh, scary. Scarier. Asks are scary, aren't they? Wait a minute. Dolls. They're meant to be nice. But in this context, they're scary. Anyway. Right. Wait till you fucking see this. Wait till you see this. The Strangers film. The Strangers trailer. Go. Gives a laugh. Go here. We must get back here. Right. It said in this. It said in the trailer. Inspired by true events. Right, like this happened. And then I looked up to see what these true events were. Aye. According to production notes and subsequent interviews, the film was inspired by true events. As a kid, I lived in a house on a street in the middle of nowhere. One night, while our parents were out, somebody knocked on the front door and my little sister answered it. At the door were some people asking for somebody who didn't live there. We later found out that these people were knocking on doors in the area and if no one was home, breaking into the houses.
Inspired by true events.
Standard burglar. Standard burglar. So I've wrote this. I wrote this story. I can't remember what happens in the film if I've even fucking watched it. Standard. Aye. These people come in with masks, and they tie up his family, and they like fucking cut them up and sew them all together like kind of like a human centipede, and then melt them into a cube. Inspired by true events. That actually happened. Well, what happened was I looked at my window once and I saw a guy go by and he checked the handle of Lynn's motor. Kind of checked the handle. And he's checking, you know, the oil. You know, he's walking up the road like that. And that inspired, you know. So it's a true story. Inspired by true events. How what? I saw a guy going into a phone box once and reach into the bit, you know, where the change comes out and check it to see if anybody had left any change behind. So I thought, you know, make it into a film. Beneath the headphones, 62 bits. Your dad got chucked out the bowling lanes for sniffing the shoes. Rob, thanks for the sub. Here, Limmy, do you remember George Michael? I do. I remember him, and so does Nile Rodgers. Jakey Boy, Samara, thanks for subs and bits. Darius auditions were being reminisced on a programme about talent shows on Channel 4 last night. Had two of the old judges with pop stars on and everything. No info on what he's up to now, though. He's kind of went a bit quiet. I wonder what it is. Starbuck and Zippy, Lieutenant Spud. Say cheese. Cheese! Ian, thanks for the sub. Waking up covered in crusty you know what, just to roll over and turn on the stream. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. So see this? Inspired by true events. Like a guy going undercover. ID, the film ID. English film is a police gone undercover. This police officer, detective or whatever, gone undercover to infiltrate English football hooligan gangs. And then sort of loses himself. So what? I go, show me the whole lot. Produced by? Is there a producer? Is there a producer? It says production companies, but don't know. What's he there? He's looking forward to Man vs. Bee come out with what's his name? Mr. Bean. It said full cast and crew. He's no crew. Wait. Producer. Co-executive producer. And then House Red, executive producer. What's that? Stars Natasha Henstridge. Wait a minute! That's his ex-wife. This is 2019. She got him in the job or the other way around, maybe. Oh well, must still be getting on, maybe. put your name in. Thanks. Thanks for that. It's not going to lead to anything. I know it's not. I'm not interested. So, put your name in. Aye, give me the guitar edition, please. They got a kid? I don't think so, no. No, there's no. The film that destroyed the marriage. A film for 5 years after the divorce, aye. A theorist, Harbinger thinks the two are bits. Limmy, if you ever seen the horror movie Martyrs, aye. I wasn't into that much. I might watch it again. I can't be fucked up. I see, it must be roasting her because it's starting to get a bit warm in here. 57 minutes in this, thank you very much. It's starting to get a bit fucking hot in here, and I need a fucking drink, and I need the toilet. What's it again? 57 minutes. Right, so here we go.
Blowing me away with your vocals. I think you did fantastic.
That was nice of him to say that, wasn't it? So Simon there, who has now completely destroyed his face, by the way, said there, when you came in, I didn't think what you were wearing particularly did you justice. But, good news, you've made up for it with your voice. Bye.
Pretty well.
You just keep that in mind. If you're ever looking at Simon Cowell's face and you're thinking of having a go, and you're thinking, I shouldn't. You should. You can. You can.
Absolutely something in you.
You see the sadistic pleasure that cunt's taking out of this? What do you think? 7, 2. Wrong. Code there, Captain Splash, Polyvox. Thanks for the subs.
What? The way you walk through the door, I think you...
That's why it was devastating to hear Simon Cowell say, oh, I think I look ridiculous with my plastic surgery and my fillers and Botox. I'm going to stop all that now. I thought, no! I have been saying for years on here, everybody seems you're going through a bit of a dark phase, and you know, you're just like, you just feel like you can't go on. Stay alive. Life's worth living just to see the state of Simon Cowell's face in 10 years from now. And then he goes and does that. What a cunt. He will do it. Believe me, he will do it. Don't give up. He will do it. He will do it. There is no way he's fucking been in it. Once that's in your head, that's it. There he is! Now see, he's got the kind of hair longer than this fucking moustache and fucking beard. Like he's fucking Shakespeare. But he gets rid of all that. This is the one, it was in this series that he then does really well. Aye, like fucking D'Artagnan. Aye. Aye, looks like Richelieu or whatever the fucking... Edmo, thanks for the sub. Remember, used to be a pro gamer. Oh, I'm a fucking pro gamer. D'Artagnan. No, Dogtagnan. Dogtagnan. We're not interested in D'Artagnan and the Three Musketeers. Dogtagnan and the Three Muskehounds. Dogtagnan didn't have it. Aye, Dogtagnan and the Three Muskehounds. I think his wee pals, the Muskehounds had tashies, didn't know. What is that? Have they made it all... What? They didn't have tashies either. Is it... what's his name? Is it Richelieu? I can't remember his name. Aye, there. Look at this, all up to date. All up to date. There is we. Alright, it's absolutely fuck all like. Absolutely nothing like him. I remember, I think I've said it before, I was at... What was I fucking at? 2000, so this is 2001. And in 2000 and... Was it 2001? It was 2001 or 2002, maybe 2003, when I was in Chunk, the web company that I used to be in. I went down to London for some sort of conference sort of thing. It wasn't flash forward. It was like maybe a businessy sort of thing. It was in some sort of glass dome thing somewhere in London, and I was to be on some panel. I ended up saying like fuck all. It was like 4 people on a panel, and they were all like they knew about business stuff, and I'm sort of sitting there as fucking dafty. And there's like a wee bit of an audience, and people were talking, some sort of person saying, so the future of thingy, I imagine it's like people talking about the future of red button fucking shite, the telly, or this ancient part of digital telly and stuff like that. What do you think? And it's some guy pure knows his stuff, and it's some woman that pure knows her stuff, and it comes to me, and I'm like, well, I don't even know if there was anything like that mentioned, but I was like, I'd be saying things like, well, I mean, I've heard a lot about these things, but I've not really seen them take off yet, and I'm a wee bit doubtful they will. Always hear about these, and you just see fucking cunts in the audience going, what the fuck is he saying? What's he saying? Anyway, I had all these like stalls outside of that, stalls, businesses try to get interest for various things, a lot of shit, right? And I got talking to one company that was there. I think they were called Curb. Don't know if they're still going. They did like flash websites and all the rest of it. And these 2 lasses came up. They were holding out like flyers for stuff. I can't remember what it was. But they're going, I just sort of talking, and they were like that. And I was like looking at her like, she was kind of like right there, and I'm like, how? And I went, this is like during the daytime, it's all like sunshine coming in, it's like a pure daytime fucking conference sort of. It's almost like a kind of a fair, a sales fair or something. And I was like, I don't know if it got mentioned or if I asked. I don't know if I went like that. Sorry, how do I know you? Honestly, I pure knew her fucking face. And I'm like, what the fuck would I know her? She's just somebody like, with somebody else going like, right, well, we've got, 100 leaflets. I was like looking at her face, like, the fuck do I know her? How would I know something in London? How would I know? How the fuck? And either I asked and she told me, or somebody mentioned it, and I went like that. That's how, because then I said, that's how I know you. She was on this. She was fucking on this. She auditioned, and then she got through to the final 50. I remember her. I was like, no, I don't know. I mean, I don't know your face. How the fuck? I was like, no, it was like for the year before or something. I was like, pure looking, like, how the fuck would I know her? How would I know her? I'm like, she must look like somebody I know or something. I'm like, no, this is her. I know this fucking face. And Pop Idol, I don't know whether I asked or it was mentioned. I was like, that's it. It's fucking mad. You don't really remember. I do remember. See if I could watch a video that's got the final 50 of this series of fucking Pop Idol. I'd be like that. That's her. That's her there. That's her. Don't worry, because what you don't know is 20 years from now, see that guy in there? See his face? He looks like he's been battered absolute fuck at her. He's had like, but he has to, but he gets pushed in front of the camera. He looks like he's been knocked fuck at her, but they've had to kind of cover all the bruises up with makeup. But you can still see that's all done in. That, you know, the nose is all fucked. That's all fucked. This is all fucked. The brow muscles have been fucked. It's like that. It's like that. His teeth are like when you take like a bus ticket or a train ticket and you stick it in there and make it look like you've got pure bright white teeth. He is a national laughing stock, this cunt's face. And the clothes that he wears, the denims, the kind of t-shirts, the boots that he always wears, he is widely regarded as a laughing stock, absolute laughing stock, this cunt. So don't worry about it. Sci School, Nicholas says, thanks for subs, ticket to the gun show. Don't worry about it. No rich though. Money doesn't matter to him. Money doesn't matter. He doesn't like his face. And he's done some horrific things to it. What does he want? To look younger or something? Nobody gives, Simon, nobody gives a fuck. If you look younger or better. Nobody fucking cares. Edmo, thanks for the sub. Thanks again. Latest pick. No, I think he's maybe starting to... It's hard to tell now. I get sent pictures, take a look at Simon Cowell now. I'm like, that could just be him looking 20 years older than what he did in this. Right.
But if only.
What was that, Deck? I think Deck is doing an impression of what Darius did before. Remember Darius when he did his thing before, like for pop stars? When he got kicked out? Did all that, you know, that.
Yeah.
You got to lose your corniness. He was right there. But anybody could have said that. Right? Let's not give Simon Cowell any credit. Anybody could have said that. Young Tobias thinks to the bits. Darius has talent of a certain kind. He's got talent of 100% kind. You got number one. He came back. Got rid of that. Got rid of that. Got that standard sort of leg. Goes your shot back and fucking size if that makes you happy. And he went to number one. Cheese Fist thinks to the bits. Do you think Cowell will ever be being retrospectively cancelled for his cruelty? No, really. I think the thing is, everybody took part in that. I took part in that. Everybody took part in it, and they take part in the ridiculing of people coming in and they're desperate and they're shite and or something like that, and they're like, oh my god, the fucking state of them. And I look back at what I fucking laughed at, and I think how much you didn't give a fuck about how that affected them and stuff like that. So everybody was involved. But I think rather than us all collectively feeling guilty, it'd be good if we could kind of combine all guilt, consolidate it into one monthly lump sum. What I mean by that is we blame Simon Cowell and we put it on him. Just so you know where to direct it all, rather than it all being no mass hypnosis, but you know, just mob mentality, all this complicated psychological stuff. Just go like that, right? One guy, right? It's his fault. Just like that's it. And it wouldn't be actually that far off the truth. So we may as well do it. Dumb Gamer Boy Rye, thanks to subs and bits. In the early 80s, Simon Cowell bought the rights to Wonder Dog Rough Mix. He also promoted it by performing TV interviews dressed in a dog costume. That will always be a reason to stay alive. I heard about that. I don't know what the fuck it is. 2EQ, thanks to sub. I'm assuming that you can't see it's him. I mean, if I was to play it right now.
You sound like the artist you're singing.
Oh, it's me. It's me. Wait a minute. Pop Wonder Dog Rough Mix. Are you trying to tell what you saying here? Round of applause. I got a wee feeling that round of applause wasn't German. Could be Belgian. People thinking it as Simon Cowell. Wunderhund. It reminds me of that audience reminds me of ha ha said the clown da 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 da. Simon Cowell. Wonder Dog. Saturday Action? I don't remember. Fucking Top of the Pops? You what?
Okay, a love story. Bart Kent, who falls in love with
honestly,
Dane.
1982, so I would have been 6, 7, 8, either 7 or 8. I would have been 7 or 8, and I was conscious. You know, I wasn't like, if you know what I mean, I wasn't like 2. Do you know what I mean? This is the age I would have been watching this.
The song is...
Never heard it. Lovely. Thanks for the sub. What the fuck is this furry BS? Steve Scribbles, Deep Fried Hen. Thanks for the subs. Here, I'm fucking roasting, by the way. I'm roasting. Will opening the window make it worse? I'm going to get a drink of water, right? Let me go and get a drink of water. Is that the fucking time? I'm busting. See, recently I've been tempted to drink my own pish. Because I went out, I was cycling with a bottle of water. And I ended up bringing the bottle of water. I'm not really tempted to drink it. But yesterday I had a bottle of water in a bag when I was about to go cycling. And I thought to myself, don't drink too much of it when you go out cycling, because then you'll be down for a pish. And what if you can't find anywhere to do a pish? I thought you could pish back in the container if you've emptied it. I thought, what if I pished in it, but then accidentally drank it? And I thought, what if you pished in it and deliberately drank it? You know, you see in programmes and films, people drink their own pish and all the rest of it. How bad is it, do you think? How bad is it? I'm not going to do it. I mean, I've not got any big plans to do it, but I wouldn't eat my own shite. I have been tempted to taste my spunk, just to see what that's like. But and drinking mine pish, been tempted. I've been tempted to go out, like, you know, spunk in a teaspoon down the hatch and see what it feels like. Just so I can see what happens, see what it feels like. Why a teaspoon? Alright, a spoon. That's no TOS. That's no TOS. I'm not even talking about anything sexual, really. Semen by itself is not sexual. The process of getting there might be. Andy, thanks for the sub. Graduating from medical school, Limmy, cheers for all the streams. Keep me saying you're a legend. You're welcome. If you're absolutely graduating, good, all the best. Ejaculation is non-sexual. Heard it here first. Dirt Onion, did I say that? I said semen spunk. I did not say ejaculation. That's a different thing. A different thing. The actual liquid. Ejaculate has no other use outside of sex. Wrong, not brain. me just double check. I don't think I'll search for this in Firefox because it might save the history and start bringing things up. Ejaculate. Ejaculate. Can you know what ejaculate somebody for? That's eject somebody for a plane. Ejaculate. Eject semen from the body at the moment of sexual climax. Dated. Say something quickly and suddenly. For example, that will do. He ejaculated.
Ejaculate. Ejaculate.
Oh, what's this? I'll get over you. Oh, they got a wee orchestra and everything. I write. I fucking write. You better fucking liven us up right now, man. You better liven us up. Do you know this song? You know Go West, We Close Our Eyes, Call Me, Don't Look Down, 80s. You probably know it for Grand Theft Auto, some of you younger pricks. But then, was King of Wishful Thinking knowing like, what's its name? Was it knowing Pretty Woman? Right, so this better not be some fucking stripped back orchestral pish, because people did not come for that. Drill the grass. Just sitting here watching, thanks for the subs. Just got the 3-month sub deal and I hope I don't get fed up with this shit because I'm the king of wishful thinking. Cheers. Thank you for committing to 3 months. Nitrous and God, thanks for the subs. If you could win any award competition on the condition that you had to publicly reject it, what would it be? MBE, MasterChef? MasterChef! MasterChef! FXD, thanks for the sub. Don't get drunk on your own spunk. Cam Crowboy, peace and shite. Thanks for the subs. You'd need an ice cream scoop. You semen demon, good on you. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. That was really, really decent of you to say that, by the way. That's really, really cheered me up. I would love to go on MasterChef and be so fucking undeniably good that I could be cheeky as fuck to Greg Wallace and get away with it. I've got to say that is lovely, dude, Rich. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you think. I just want to hear for the chef. That's it. Or, you know, imagine he gives me the... Like, so John Turod does his bit. I think it's this, I think it's that. I'll be like, And then when Greg starts going, yeah, the crisp, the crunch, I just go like that, look. I'll just be like that. Do you know what it reminded me of? That kind of looking to the side. Maradona, in the 1984, maybe 1986, 88, or whatever it was, World Cup. No, it would have been 84, maybe 82, I don't know. When the English national anthem was playing, and he was like that. Because it wasn't that far away for the... I don't know if it's because it was kinda about the time of the Falklands, the war. Argentina, England. But it has to be the film one. It has to be the film one, no the telly one. Was it this one? It can't be the telly one. Oh, I'd love to be able to see it. It has to be like this.
Tournament with a point to prove. He began with a goal and 4 assists as Argentina advanced to the...
Like, you see... Bastard, am I ever going to get to see it? Is this? Bastard, is it like the telly?
6.
Fuck off, man.
The
Anthems.
which Maradona.
Anthems, please.
Ruggeri is staying with Beardsley if he can get.
Anthems. Does anybody know it? Can anybody get it? Honestly, you see the camera just sort of like panning across him, and you see him like that. Like looking at the England team. I didn't dream it. I've seen it. It's in like you get it. And like, oh, documentaries and that sort of shit, but shame he's been cancelled. He's meant fucking cancelled. He's dead. Lawful thinks the sub. Notice you brought up Preston a wee while ago in the stream. I've been down there for uni and think it's a bit shite. What do you think? We just sort of popped into it. For some reason, we went somewhere one night because a kind of friend of a friend, kind of relative sort of thing. It just seemed like a big sort of piss up sort of place. I don't know if it's shite or no. It just seemed like a big night out. Everybody get fucking wrecked. Chud Studio, thanks for the sub. Kind of Newcastle-y. There was something else I was here for. Aye. This better not just be... No! Right. Very nice, very nice. Right, now get into it. Yes! That's it. Come on. Orchestra. Man. Ruin everything. It's a bit. Quiet. Listen. Fuck that. Oh, Pete. You sing as well. You sing as well. He looks so different. He's been...
Okay, a love story.
He's been bald for quite a while. Pete Cox. He's been bald for quite some time. Oh, what's this then? Who's this? 6 months ago. Who's this? What is this? What's this? What is this? What is this?
Festivals as Go West this year, and we just played this last weekend our final show of the year, which was a blast. Our second indoor show. A little bit odd.
It's
looking
Monday.
out and seeing.
4th of December. So just be like Saturday night, pre-recorded, and then it goes into Saturday night. What are you doing Saturday? I've got to watch a Saturday show.
Has obviously and correctly been.
See these things, by the way.
To say,
Great acting.
if you win.
I've seen this bit. I've seen her interview somebody before. Who did she speak? Who was she speaking to before?
Then you need to thank all these people.
I've watched her interview somebody else.
And correctly.
It was a kind of like 80s sort of person. Who the fuck was it? Francis, don't fucking say things like that. Time out, Francis. Don't say things like that, for fuck's sake. See these things, by the way. See these things. These cost a fucking fortune, by the way. These cost a fucking fortune. See these things. They cost. How so? I don't know, do they?
You've been coached.
I remember going into some art shop. Not that I was going to actually do anything fucking worthwhile, but I remember hearing they cost a lot. And then I went to some art shop, I don't know, to buy pens or something for something like fucking paper. And I saw one of them and they were a fucking cost a fortune. Is that a false memory? And then I saw them kind of recently and they're like dirt cheap. I bet they used to cost, come on, somebody back me up. Somebody back me up. My dad used to have one. It might have came from, my dad had one of these because he used to do like portraits and things like that and used to draw. And I think I was playing about with it like it was a fucking, a toy or something. He was like, leave it, that costs a lot of money. And I think he maybe exaggerated it. Maybe it cost a lot of money. How much? Hundreds. What? So maybe I've got it in my head they cost a lot of money and they fucking don't. It's just, if I didn't want Daniel to touch anything, I would say, Daniel, that costs more than the fucking house. Something like that. He doesn't believe anything I say now. I've kind of fucked it up now. I've fucked everything. It's all wrecked. He doesn't believe it now. Boy who cried wolf type of thing. He's the lack of respect that boy has got for me. Where were we? We were sitting in, it was me. Where were we sitting? We were in some restaurant. It was me. This is just the other day. Me, and across the table, we're in a Indian restaurant. It was me, Daniel across the table, Lynn next to him. And I was just sort of sitting there, just having a wee think to myself, looking at my phone, just having a wee think to myself. Daniel was talking to Lynn, right? So he was like that, right? And I'm like there, like I'm where you are, right? And he was just going like that, and he's talking away, right? Talking away for ages. And then he looked at me, and he saw that I was listening. He saw that I was listening. He went like, yeah, that's it. He did that. Can you believe that? He kind of stopped as if, what are you doing listening to me? And then did a kind of that. And I was pissing myself. It was, I mean, he is 11, right? Coming up for 12, right? So he is old enough and intelligent enough to do that. But I wouldn't have even thought he'd know to do that to any cunt. Like that, aye. But he went like that. He did a wee movement. Zero respect, and it's going to bite my arse. It's going to bite my arse because he's going to come to me eventually when he goes to secondary school and when he wants to make videos or edit things or wants to know about this and that, and I'm going to say, no. Can you show me how? No, because it's all gone. I just stream now. I don't do anything. All that knowledge is gone. But you must surely know how. Can you show me Ableton? I want to. Nope. You learn it yourself, like I learned. I'm not helping you. You got to help yourself. Nope. That's right, Lanky. Date back to him. Do you remember? Remember? That's funny, but seriously, no, I'm being serious. This is serious. This is as serious as it gets. No.
And
you're the worst dad. I know him. You've told me a million times, so there's no fucking lower I can go. I'm already the worst dad because I didn't pass you the remote once or something. There's no, I can't go any lower, so I may as well not do anything, son. Gav Muircroft, thanks for the sub. Learn it yourself.
You got fucking more than I ever had. You've got more than I ever had at your fucking age. I started with nothing.
Could you show me? I didn't have fucking YouTube. I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have all these fucking tutorials. Do it all yourself. Dad, don't speak to me. All I want to hear for you is you saying how amazing I am. That's all I want to hear. All I want to hear is you saying how amazing I am. Other than that, not interested. Not interested. That's it. Praise, nothing else. See, when Daniel starts secondary school, he might start wanting to know how to maybe make music things, or able to know, I don't know, ask a question about fucking Adobe Premiere, or ask some question about writing fucking scripts, or basically anything. One of the few things I can do well, I think, he'll ask some question that I could actually answer. Practical things, stuff about the house, and house things, fucking clueless, unless it's washing fucking clays or something. He's going to ask, and he's going to get one fucking shot. He's going to get to ask something, and if he asks something and then interrupts me before I have finished saying what I've got to say, that's it for the rest of my life. For example, Dad, what is, let's say he was to say, what's compression related to like audio compression? No, data compression, audio, you know, what is that? What's a multiband compressor, let's say? And I was to go, well, a compressor, basically, if you imagine somebody like turning the music down at a loud bit. No, I know that bit. But you know that bit. Well, you can know the rest of it. No, I know that bit. Just wondering, like, what's the best in terms of no. What's the threshold? What's the best threshold? What's the best ratio? No. You know that bit. You can know that whole bit. Know the whole bit all by yourself. Sorry that I don't go at your pace and know exactly what's in your brain and know exactly what you know and what you don't know, and it's all, you know, these lessons are tailor-made just for you. Why don't you, here's an idea, why don't you learn it yourself? Like I fucking did. One shot he gets. He must let me finish till I get to the very end of what I've got, even if it's 10 minutes, to just explain what volume is. Well, volume, basically, as we all know, in terms of the computer or whatever it is, basically how loud it can go to how quiet it can go. But of course, it isn't that simple. You've got different speakers and different things. Me turning up these speakers to the full isn't the same as turning it up somewhere else. So basically, you could call it on a percentage, 0 to 100%, but that doesn't get it. Then you've got decibels. You've got decibels, it actually starts at 0 at its loudest, and then minus dB. Now, did you know decibels isn't just like, oh, if you go up by, I think it's 2 or 4, that's actually meant to be double the perceptive. And he must let me finish the whole thing. It's meant to be double the perceptive. Now, there's another thing that's meant to be better than decibels. There's a loudness thing that's kind of recent. It's a logarithmic scale. Now, and he needs to let me finish. Even if he meant he was actually asking about baking, which I also know about. And he's actually wanting to know about the volume of a container. And wasn't he actually talking about the sound? If he says something to do with volume, he must let me bake. No. The reason why I said baking, which isn't actually how I speak, the reason I said baking and no bacon is so you didn't say bacon that you would fucking stick under a grill. I've got to go. Albino thinks the subs. You should do the shoe movement on your deathbed in a few years to get the final word in and make him regret how he treated you. No. I don't think he will care. I have very, very cleverly brought him up to have a lot of respect for me, and and I've tried to have a kind of minimal. I've tried to kind of come across as an irritating, useless, like gonna you fuck off sort of person, so that he will only miss me where I'm going. He'll only get it right away, but he'll work it out. If any of you could show him this clip, I was always meant to be a very good dad and shite and boring and irritating to help you. Don't show him this actually, because that defeats the purpose. Because then he'll go like, oh no, this Timmy was actually a really funny, decent, caring, good dad, instead of being a shite bore. Heck's the most boring fucking cunt. Can you believe that? How come you're always boring with me and mum, but you're always entertaining for other people on the stream? Because they fucking pay my wages, alright? I'm what's known as a professional. Am I right? Yous get the best of me, they get the rest of me. Should make sense. Slabnut thanks to subs. Thank you very much. Segment thanks to 2 bits. FIFA World Cup official film Hero. Aye, thanks. Let me have a wee look at this. I went for a nice wee cycle yesterday from West End, Glasgow, up to the Toon, all the way to Shawlands, then to Battlefield, where apparently there was a battle. And went to this wee restaurant, this Italian restaurant I just happened to find in Google. Had a nice wee sit down, and I tweeted it. Very nice. I'm going to do that more often. What's it again? 1986. Yeah. Proper British pop culture moments we don't talk about enough. Too fucking right. Too right. Too right. Wait a minute. I'm going to head in a wee second. Christopher Maloney. Waiting for us. Brilliant. Anyway. I've been playing that recently. What's this? I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm just finding out how to read. Right. Okay, dokie. Right, just give us a second. Just reading New Folk. There was somebody else I was going to read there, but they're playing is it Tell Me Why, which is a kind of made by them. It made what's its name? Life is Strange. I think yous would go well there. I think in the mindset of like when I was playing Life is Strange, and yous would be like ha, get her farted on. And that sort of part, farting the tubes and all that, the way that I was, and I don't know if they're playing it like that. So, Gallagate, Gimbals, thanks to subs. Can I get a wee shout out for Muriel to keep up the artwork? Muriel, keep up the artwork. One day, you're going to hit it big, and I hope it isn't like after you die, but in your lifetime. Not like Van Gogh. Hope you hit the big time during your life, like Andy Warhol, let's say. Beansy, thanks for sub. That's how my dad looks at me. Now you know why. To get you to dislike him so that you don't miss him when he's gone. Us dads are very, very good at it. It's a secret.